Tell me how you're feeling since you got me out in the open. Now I'm ready to dive in. I know you told you it would be a slow burn. Beating, hiding, I've been calling out your name from the darkness, thinking it's too late. If you're finding I've been too much on your plate, I'll keep hiding, calling out your name. So pick up the pieces and show me you mean it tonight. I know what you're feeling, I see that look in your eyes. So pick up the pieces and show me you mean it tonight. Cause what I've been dreaming is giving you my paradise. So pick up the pieces. So pick up the pieces. Baby, I'ma be there through the rough parts of it all. Holding your hand, fighting for the things that we want. Be the rock you lean on, with you by my side. Baby, when we fall, together we'll rise. Cause we've traveled so far, just to get to where you are. And I know
Poxy bloody stupid application. Oh, I hate it. Okie dokie. Seasonal greetings. Welcome. I've never had so many problems with OBS, I think, maybe in my life. That was really bad. What a day. All right. Oof. Season. More. Don't know what happened there. Brain fart. Anyway, welcome back to the Lamborghini My Team. Because I said so. Now, today, we have the season finale. And, well, yesterday, we lost out to the title. Unlucky, guys. We're only like 60 points off. Nah, we'll get them next year. Not yesterday, day before, I don't remember. It was an outrageous day. 2 wins in a row. Ugh. P1, P2 in Mexico as well. It's all because our car got upgraded, to be fair. I mean, look at the state of it. It might not be that good anymore, because we haven't upgraded the car much since Mexico, but we are still equal with Ferrari, a little ditty bit behind Red Bull. So we are almost the 3rd best car. Now, today we've got Qatar and Abu Dhabi. Qatar, I think we should be on for a good one, because I'm quite good around there. Abu Dhabi, I'm not too sure about. Now, we do, of course, have a regulation change going into next season. Got all this stuff to do in a very small amount of time. So I don't think we're going to get it all done, which means next season we might be a bit buggered. Oh, well, it's one of those. I think we just get straight into it, to be honest. I don't think there's anything to go over. I don't know what any of this means. What is this? I don't know, to be honest. But there you go. That's cool, I guess. It's a sprint weekend, right? I think. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's go. Let's do it, JB. 177. Are we at 177 or at 57? I don't know. I really don't. I'm really stupid. Anyway, what a day. Just so many tech problems. It has been absolutely egregious. I wanted to go live nearly 3 hours ago. And it's just been Now, I need to change a few settings around because I was working on a video last night, and I need to make sure that it's all, like correct. So, yeah. 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 Hang on. Yeah. I think it's fine, you know. I mean, I turned on all, like, basically I made it like a realistic session. Also, let me make sure... Okay, so, okay, I remember in F124, it used to just, you change one setting and it would change it for the whole game. I think now they actually do it per career mode, so good job, EA, that's good stuff. Right, practice 1. Above. How's the car doing? The car's bloody lovely, mate. I mean, you don't get 2 wins in a row if the car didn't get a massive upgrade. And our drivers, I'm pretty sure, is going to be Jensen Button again. And just no one else. So I think it's just going to be him by himself.
Integrated into the car, okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so go and give him a
try. I wanted to get Hulkenberg, but he denied my first contract, and I can't afford him. So I think we do get stuck with Victor Martins, which I suppose ain't a bad thing. He's all right. But it's just... Yeah, I don't know. Just, yeah, couldn't afford anyone. I mean, Hulkenberg approached us. That's why I wanted to sign him. I think 2 experienced drivers is obviously world-class, and he was just sort of like, nah, don't want to, mate. Even though, you know, we answered all of his demands and we gave him, like, 15 million, he was still like, I've got, you're giving me everything I want. However, I'm still going to deny you because I'm an arse. So there you go. That was Hulkenberg for you. Almost spun immediately. Good stuff. Let's hope that's not a sign of things to come. Now, I'm usually, like I said, I'm usually not too shabby around Qatar. So, maybe 3 wins in a row? Who knows? But we are looking to end the season on a high, because it has already been a high, to be fair. I mean, you don't, like I said, 2 wins in a row plus a podium, like a P2. Ugh. Also, I got the pole in Mexico as well. It's just a shame that Verstappen, you know, woke up correctly on the right side of the bed, because he was gone in that race. There was no chance of catching him. Absolutely none. Gone wide. For once, I think I actually need practice, which is quite shocking, but I feel really stiff. Like, really stiff. I've missed the... Okay. I've missed the board. Unlucky. Keep it flat. Corvette. Can I do this flat? No, no, no. Absolutely not. No chance. Boo, boo, boo. That's only 3 downshifts. Oh, there you go. Not too shabby. I mean, it's slow, but doesn't need to be quick, does it? What's next? Have I got... Wait, have I got the 3 best ones? Oh, look at that. I got the 3 best ones. Now, of course, it is a sprint weekend, so we only get 1 set. I should have probably done race strategy first. That would have been a much smarter idea, to be honest. Although, I guess we get a good gauge on whether the hard tyres are working or not. I assume they are. Me and the hard tyres get on well. I mean, for some reason, the mediums just die way too quick. And the hard tyres, they give me pace and they don't really go off. So, yeah, me and the hard tyre, we're always going to get on well. Also seems quite equal across all of the tyres, which is nice. Usually it's either the rears or one side that's just dead. AI is this? 110. Guy from Belgium, you skipped me the past 3 days, but I hope you read this streak. Oh, did I? I'm usually quite good at not missing chats. My apologies. But yeah, I'll put on 110 on every track. In my opinion, I'm not good enough to, and they keep making the AI worse, but there you go. Especially on some tracks like Spa or Monaco. Like, Monaco's just a joke. I could be in the worst car, run a really bad setup, and I'll still probably win by 20 seconds. Apparently, I didn't know this, and I haven't actually got it, like, verified, but apparently, no matter the track, the AI run, like, 26 wing, or something like that. So, obviously, around tracks like Monaco, they're going to be awful, and then tracks around Spa, they're going to be awful. There you go. Right, to the China. I need to lower the diff a bit, you know? Ugh, I hate that final corner because I'm bad at it. Right, I remember you. I do remember you, Lewis #1 fan, because I always mention how you're in such tight competition for that title. That was quite... hello, excuse me. Thank you, Aston. Probably Stroll, isn't it? Ah, I'm awful. Makes you wonder how I got top 3% in time trial driving like this. Ugh. As long as we don't do a Hamilton and go out in Q1, I think we should be looking pretty good. Headset dent? I do have a pretty bad headset dent, yeah. But you know, you don't wear headphones for one day and it goes back to normal, so don't really matter. Shut up, mate. Well, you're watching me, so if anything, you shut up. Sorry for being late. You're not late. You say that every time, but you're never really late. It's been 10 minutes. Don't worry about it. I'm late as well. We're all late. Alright, Ahmed. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, they won 4 downshifts that time. Ooh. Still ain't happening. Day 13. Still not happening. Can't even give you a reason why, to be honest. It's just funny. Just saying, like, nope, better luck next time. I think we'll do all 5 laps, considering I don't feel, you know, warmed up. I never do feel warmed up, to be fair. It's fucking freezing right now. Shout out winter. Round we go. Well, I'm up on my best time, so that's cool, I guess. Hardly an achievement, considering, you know, I haven't really done a proper lap yet. Get a bit of a slipstream from this twat. That'd be nice. Your poster was really good, by the way. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, obviously, when you could always say it could be better. And to be fair, the stuff that I do, the way graphic design work is like nothing like that. So it was a bit like returning to like my roots, because that's what I started doing when I first started. So it was nice. Usually I lack like the idea, but I just thought just chuck some graphics in, it'll look alright. Alright, Claire, let's go Peter Griffin. Yep, I'm the British Peter Griffin, everyone. Now we know. Apart from being white and wearing glasses and being fat, that's, you know, actually that's his key characteristics, to be fair, so there you go. It's cold in India right now. I've been losing sleep because of it. I'll be honest, it ain't got that cold yet, although to be fair, I like it like that. I can't stand heat. Like, even during summer, I'll do everything in my power to make it as cold as possible. Although, of course, you know, with British houses, we have insulation, which keeps heat in. So during the winter, it's not as cold as, say, outside. And in the summer, it's the opposite. It's way hotter than outside. Like, it'll be like prime summer, 30 degrees, which I know to some of you might be like, yeah, what? That's like nothing. But in Britain, you know, it's a lot, because we are used to, like, 10 and under. So you get 30 and it's like, oh my god, I'm dying. And then you go outside and it's like, it's not that bad, actually. Great infrastructure. Good stuff. It was good, Krim. I was a bit late, but I'm back for the amazing stream. We really need to get, like, you know, we need to start a movement to just stop saying you're late for 2 reasons. One, you know, it's been 10 minutes, but also, as I always say, you are probably, you know, 10 times busier than me, so don't worry about it. Well, the pace seems consistent. Consistently bad, yes, but consistent nonetheless, and as George Russell once told us, consistency is key. Now we know. I'm 8 temps up in the first sector on the Delta. I weren't expecting that. It's all love, of course it is. I'll never take offense to something as light as that, don't worry. It's all banter. I sound like him. I sound like Peter Griffin. Okay, I look like Peter Griffin. That's fair enough. I sound like him. How have you come to that conclusion? I mean, fair enough, I suppose, but I don't think I sound anything like him other than the language. We both speak English. That's about it.
One more corner to go. Yay.
Oh, thanks for getting out of the way. Who is that? Some Maserati. That's good stuff.
Okay.
Well, that felt really nice and consistent. Let's have a butcher's. What we saying?
Ugh.
I like that. 2-3-4-4-2. Nice. Good formation, that. 4-2-2-4. That's not how... It's not how football formations work, never mind.
Yes, complete, and that was a really good job indeed.
What is my favourite brain rot? I don't know, mate. I don't spend my time learning what brain rot is, I'll be honest. I'm sure it's great stuff. Alright, Connor. I'm busy with school. Well, there you go. I wish I was busy with something. How much I've made off YouTube? Roughly 4 days of working like a normal, like, in a supermarket, for example. Well, like Star Wars, I can't really give an opinion. I've never watched it, so I don't know. I might. I remember I watched like one Star Wars when I was like 10, but I don't remember it, so I can't give an opinion. To be fair, Jackson, saying I look like Peter Griffin is valid. You know, fat and white. But the sound is a bit... It's like when someone always says I'm Scottish. It's like, have you ever heard a Scotsman speak? Like, get out the house! I don't sound like that, alright? How much do I make in my job? Enough. Don't need the ins and outs, do we? I look more like Chris Griffin. To be fair, that's the blonde hair. Hey, Crash. I can't do the old man. I've got a mate. He does accents and impersonations. So good, it's scary. Can this twat get out of the way? No, you're going to block me. All right, cheers. Audi. Hope you get 11th in the Constructors. Cadillac's going to thrash you. Twat. Oh. 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 Move! I'm getting the amp. I'm gonna have to dive bomb the prick. Have it! Dang, I'm away. Nice. I just lost like everything I held dear during doing that. Go on then. Go on then. I'm still way down on the Delta, which I wasn't expecting. Actually, we could probably keep an eye on this. We can see what lap time I do, and then compare it to actual quali and see how we get on, because it likes to just make it up. Should be easy flat. It is. if you're actually skillful, unlike me. Unlucky. Yeah, I'm miles off it, apparently. 22.6, 14th. I guarantee that's just... It might be, actually. That's probably half a second. Imagine Max on McLaren. I think he'd be a lot worse than you'd think. I still think he'd win quite easily, but I feel like having a car that isn't, like, built to his taste, not exactly for him, but favourable to him. Although I suppose no matter where he goes, he's going to get that treatment, isn't he? It's Max Bloody Verstappen. Probably top 5 of all time, and he's still got, well, probably 10 years left if he wanted. How much views would I get on a short live with 1.3k subs? I can't tell you. I went from getting 200 with 1.4k, and then I started getting a couple thousand, and then it just sort of grows. Subscribers don't really mean anything, mate, I'll be honest. Of course, in terms of, like, views. Of course, knowing I can look at my channel when I hit 3,000 subscribers, it's like, oh my days, this is unbelievable. I was thinking, like, 2k would be a Christmas miracle. Mathematically, I could get to 4k. But, I mean, say, like, back, you know, I'd upload a video with 1.4k subscribers, and it'd get, like, 50 views. It's just, it doesn't really work like that. If you have, like, 2,000 subscribers, you're not going to guarantee 2,000 views, because people might see your video and go, I don't fancy it. And that's how it goes. I mean, it's like I always say, most people that are subscribed to me probably don't even know what F1 is. They just watch it because I'm here. Which is obvious. I prefer that than, you know, they're here for F1. Right, I think that's practice done. We're fastest overall, not by a great margin. Need to find some time in Sector 2, which we can do. And, well, time for quali. Well, I should say sprint quali, actually, because obviously it's a sprint. Which is annoying. I'd rather it just be a normal weekend. It means I've got to be here for longer. No. Oh well. I've had Max Verstappen in McLaren in career mode. Yeah, that sounds deadly. I mean, it is a deadly combination if you think about it. I mean, the best driver in the best team. Go on safe. I mean, Max would probably... If Max had, like... If Max had a Red Bull that was as good as the McLaren throughout the entire year, I still argue Red Bull had a better car from Monza onwards, apart from, like, a couple. If they had, like, the McLaren car, if Max did the whole year, it'd probably have won 12, 13 races. Although I did some calculations, I argue that Max was only really in contention for 2 reasons. One, McLaren are really thick and incompetent, not the drivers, but the team. And also, McLaren have 2 drivers basically exactly the same pace. Like, the average gap between them in the Grand Prix was, like, 5 seconds. So I did, like, I took Oscar out the championship, and Lando would have something like 500 points. And I took Lando out the championship, and Oscar has, like, 460. So if both of them, if either one of them had a teammate that was like a Tsunoda who just couldn't drive the car properly, either McLaren's driver would have absolutely thrashed Max in that title. So fair enough. Alright. Sprint quali, welcome. No one's really set a time yet, because that's how qualifying works. There you go. Everyone gets something, get them 4K before Christmas, so that'll be a true Christmas miracle. But it doesn't even matter if I do or don't. I'll probably still be here next year. Hopefully the whole year, you never know. Go from there. I mean, I was already satisfied. Not even satisfied is the wrong word, but like grateful when I got to 2K. Because I was like, hang on, what's going on here then? Outrageous stuff from you lot. If you had enough money and the patience, would you train to be an F1 driver? Well, no, because I'm just far too old. I mean, look, there's already a driver a couple months younger than me. There's already a driver a year younger than me. It's probably going to take over a decade to get the skills required. So, no, I wouldn't. I'd train to just be a driver. So, maybe like GT3 or even like just competitive go-karting, something like that at a lower level. But getting anywhere near Formula 1, you have to be like 6. I mean, to be fair, Latifi done it, and he started when he was 12. Fair play to him. Now, let's see what this kind of pace is like, because obviously, you know, I want to see if I can do, like, a mediocre lap and it's still good enough. 21.1 is going to be the fastest lap overall, set by Oscar Pastry. I like it. I have no idea what's a good lap around here, I'll be honest. I don't have a clue. One, two. Boom. I mean, fastest Sector 1 is encouraging, but as we know, my Sector 2 stinks of rat piss. So, oh, yes, mother! Santa Claus is coming to town, absolutely. You better have got me my Links Africa.
One, two, three.
Welcome. Where's that going to put us? 21 something? I'm going to put in a 21.4. It's not bad, is it? It's pretty good. Don't discredit myself. No, it's not really discrediting. It's just unexpected. I mean, like I said, I went a whole year with, like, basically no growth at all. And that's when it's like, okay, let's just pack it in. And now we're here. 3K, unreal stuff. I love Sonoda, he's my best mate. I like Sonoda a lot as well. I feel really bad for him because it's just so silly. Everyone knows that second Red Bull is just a career killer. And yet these drivers are just like, yeah, I'll do it. I mean, why wouldn't you? But at the same time, you know, you can't really not expect to get kicked out if you do shit. But like I said, it's not really his fault. I mean, you can argue it is, but at the same time, Gasly, Albon, Checo, Lawson, Sonoda, 100% success rate of drivers struggling. Alright, welcome to SQ2. That was a good first lap. Only 2 tenths off the lead, which, considering they're in a McLaren, I don't think it's too bad. For this occasion, we are going to need to set a 22.8 to get through. I've gone out way too late. I wasn't looking. Oh, well, that's unlucky, guys. I guess we're starting 15th for the sprint race. Ugh. That's tough. Yeah, unlucky. I am an idiot. Oh, my days. Right, we start 16th for the sprint. Luckily, it's the sprint, so it means literally nothing. Earth. I mean, on pace, I could actually climb up to the top 5. And as we know, your quality position doesn't really matter in this game. Overtaking is actually, you know, quite easy. My name is Lewis #1 fan, but my secret name is F1 Crim #1 fan. Ugh. I like that. It's a good name, that. I like it. I don't know how much competition you'll be under for that one, but you know what? There you go. I'll take it. Get all this dust off my wheel. Get out. Go away. I mean, I guess we can do some overtaking. Maybe. Possibly. Who knows? I wonder what your favourite driver is. Take a guess. I guarantee you'll... Actually, no. There is something behind me that is from my favourite driver. Where's F2 Crim? That's a banging second channel idea, though. Imagine if I had a I won't do that, obviously, because I don't even upload it in the first place. But imagine if I had done a second channel. F2 Crim. F3 Crim. Ugh. Checker. Well done. I mean, I was sort of... You know, forget about it. I was expecting this person to say Max, because obviously... But, yeah.
They are getting stuck in to the big
Unfortunately, there ain't a Checo Perez cardboard cutout, so we can't get that. Unless there is, and it's just on a dark web somewhere. Anyway, welcome to the Qatar sprint race. We're going to be hopefully fighting for some points. That would be nice. I might lower me downforce a touch, just because, well, higher straight line speed, basically. Alright, Hades, Ayrton Senna. I do like Ayrton Senna. I've got a poster of him, like there. But, no, I wouldn't call him my favourite. I mean, considering I was minus 12 when he died, I don't really know him too well. Right, it's our sprint. Let's have it. Actually do F2. I don't think I've ever driven an F2 car. But if I start a new career mode and it's like a custom driver, I don't know, I feel like that's been milked to death, and who knows, I could do a little F2 thing. I don't really like F2. I find myself being really slow and Like, not just in general, I mean, obviously they're slow, but compared to, like, the robots, I have to play on, like, 70 AI to keep up. It's quite tough.
All that's left is for the drivers to deliver on track.
So we're out of title contention, by far. I think Charles Leclerc's almost got it in the bag at this stage. If he outscores Max by... Or if he doesn't get outscored by, like, 9... Basically, if he goes into the final round with a 25-point buffer, it's currently 41. Obviously, Leclerc will win the title. We are 20 points behind Max. So, if we can maybe hold on to third or top 5 overall, that'd be lovely. But here we go. Qatar Sprint Race. This is round 15 and a half, basically. And we're off. It's not a great start, to be honest. Can I go for Mr... Oh, no. Ocon's going to make that difficult. I'm going to try to go around the outside a bit, man. I don't like that. Get away from me. Oh. Yep. Yes. Yeah, no. No. Oh, no. Yes. Yeah, no. Okay. Unlucky, guys. Hang on, that'll do. Yeah, there you go. Can I actually, like, get past him now? Okay, we got him. Now, diving up the inside of this corner does actually usually pan out... Oh, hang on. Just got... Okay, I'll do that instead. That works, I guess. Maybe around the outside of Gasly as well. If he does a little jink to the left, I might be able to get him. Which he does do the jink, but he's also a twat. So I'm going to dive bomb him up here because I feel like it. I was trying to do a Hamilton against Sainz in, was it 24 or 23? I'm not skilled enough for that, though, so unlucky. But we do gain 3 places on the opening lap, so not too shabby. Now, like I said, on, like, quali pace, I was on for, like, a top 5. So, if I can repeat that in the race, we're looking pretty shabby.
1, 2.
Why am I so much quicker? Never mind! Understeer theory! Ugh! I'm dead. I wish I could donate, but my mum will say no. Shout out your mother, because you should not donate to me. Should I guess my favourite driver? I'm going to say... Lando Norris. Verstappen or Lando. Yeah, no, I mean, those are the obvious ones, to be fair, but I don't know. It could be anyone. It could be Nelson. Actually, probably not Nelson PK. Yeti X.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Oh, wow, my straight line speed is awful. Unlucky. I've got the diff quite low because I want to make these tyres actually get to the end, but that is also costing me a bit of lap time. And as we know from the real-life Grand Prix, overtaking round here is no easy task. You basically have to do it in turn 1 or you're dead. That's just your only options. I mean, I could try a little dive bomb up here, but no. Hang on, round the outside maybe. There you go. Okay, that's going to be my little spot. Round the outside of that hairpin. That's the one. Oh, green sector. Ugh. Hamilton in his normal position of P12. Look at him go. My shining star. What a driver he is. It's F1 Crim's night. Hopefully. Not looking likely, so I keep getting understeer. Not looking too good right now, stuck in P12, but it's only lap 2. The race is not that long, actually. You can't even say that. You can't even go, oh, the race is long, because it isn't. I'm lucky. If I get a good exit round here, which I don't, there might be a little chance. Maybe. Possibly. Something. I'm going to dive bomb. Go on, then. Yeah! I'm going to have no grip, am I? Okay, I got him. Thanks for the assist, by the way, Hamilton. That was class from you. Good stuff. I've got that engine sound. It's a mod, mate. On overtake.gg, where all the mods are. This poxy understeer. I feel like Leclerc. Or Hamilton, actually. He's probably worse, to be honest. Driving an absolute pig of a car. Although, to be fair, I should say our car is an absolute cook at this point. It's really good. I mean, it's 5th fastest overall, joint 3rd, and it feels like it. I feel rapid. It's just... I'm crap, pretty much. Max and Leclerc, but I'll give it Max. Fair enough, yeah. Right, Jacob. And Leanne. Probably said that wrong. Sorry if I did. Can I not have understeer this time? That'd be lovely. Oh, no, it's still there. And so it remains. Unlucky. Alright, so there's 3 ahead of me right now. And then there's a bit of a gap. So if I can get all 3 of these lot, as I completely cut the final corner, that's annoying. Oh well, we move. That'll put me into what? P8? So it's points.
Yellow
Sign's looking for the move. Yellow flag. No overtaking, of course, in the yellow flag. Can't do that. That's illegal. Oh, Hamilton's a bit wide. No. Oh, there's the yellow flag. It's Leclerc! Oh, that's... I was just talking about him. Speak of the devil, there he is. Bye,
Green
Charlie.
flag.
That's unlucky for him, really. You got to feel bad. In real life, his race was pretty horrible. I think he was hoping for a DNF, to be honest. Ugh. That is a dive bomb. It hasn't worked, though. I'm awful. My favourite driver, Max? No. I know the signs may be obvious, but no. It's Checo Perez. Although I love Max as well. Probably 3rd favourite, so... Absolutely a fan, just not the absolute favourite. There you go. Good stuff. I'm all bogged down. 6 watching on the mainstream, you're improving. That's very good, to be honest. That's very good. I mean, Twitch is even harder. It was only until I started, like, streaming, like, consistently, like, 12 days in a row that I got the odd viewer. Even now, I very rarely get the odd viewer. It's tough. But the grind continues. I don't think we'll win next year's championship. I keep saying George Russell, but it ain't really based on anything, because I don't have a clue who's going to be quickest. I know Mercedes might have the best engine, but yeah, I don't know about actual driving or at cars. No. I'm just understeering everywhere, and speaking of the devil, we get a little Twitch follow coming in. Loki, what a lot, lad.
Tyre wear for now. Keep
Thank
taking
you.
care of them.
I bet people on Twitch, on even Kick rather, probably think, what is this nutter? Why is he just talking to himself? Keep going for a dive bomb on Hamilton. It's not working. I should stop. You can see how bogged down I am, though, considering I've got a, an Audi right up my arse. It's really annoying. Like, like I said, luckily it's only the sprint, so it literally just doesn't matter. But at the same time, I still want to do well. Of course I do. Right, Moise? Maybe if I, like, drop back a little bit, like, obviously still within DRS. Ah! Why? Every time. Oh, my. So, someone at the FIA is going to be watching us thinking, is that track limits? I can't tell. Because I'm not gaining any time, and there you go. Oh, yes, Hugo. Little follow on Twitch as well. Nice one. Hang on, this could be it. I could get to the inside. I'm going to have, like, no grip. No, Hamilton gets the move, and I'm just still bogged down. Move! Please. I'm going to have to get my elbows out a bit. There you go, do that. Alright, there you go. I managed to get one of them. Good job, everyone. Oh, this has been quite a stressful encounter. I mean, I think it just goes to show that quality is very important around most tracks, but especially this one. Because if you're in a bad position, you aren't overtaking no one. You're just going to get stuck. What are my thoughts on football? I find it boring because all you watch is people complain and kick a ball. I mean, I always watch football because, that's like the only sport my family watches and is interested in, apart from the darts, of course, which is on now. I mean, when West Ham isn't playing, I don't really care at all, to be honest. I don't know. Don't watch football at all.
Caution, caution.
Another yellow flag. I've had more yellow flags in a 6-lap sprint than, like, the entire Las Vegas Grand Prix.
I've got some
Make it make
information on
sense.
Alonso.
Try and guess my
Okay,
favourite
they're out
driver. I
of
bet
this
you
race.
can't. They're not on the grid, but they've been in the last 10 years.
Okay, clear.
They're not on the grid, but they were in the last 10 years. Kimi Räikkönen. That was my favourite. Don't know if it's just tyre wear, but I'm now even starting to lose ground to Hamilton and Tsunoda. Let's have a little butchers. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, 53. Yuck. So I think we need to lower the tyre pressures a notch and also maybe up the downforce again, because obviously lowering it hasn't helped at all. I'm way off it. Go! Oh, I'm so slow. This is sad. Have you gameplay? Thanks, mate. You know, Sly, hang on, this could be it. Thing is, like, the AI are really, like, smooth around turn 1. I mean, look at the way, apart from then, actually, wait, this could be the one. Oh, if I had tie grip, they're both gone. They're still going. This is undecided. Is it going to be Tsunoda? Or is it going to be Hamilton? It's Tsunoda. It's Hamilton. It's Tsunoda. It's still Hamilton. And that's giving the opportunity to dive up the inside of Lewis Hamilton. Through goes Fat Crim. Have it. And now if I could just get a decent exit, I might be able to get Tsunoda as well. And that would make all my dreams come true. Ugh. Back into the points as well. Well, I say that I wasn't in the points originally, but you know what I mean. Nice little 2 points scored. It all adds up. Just won 2 races while playing with dirty drivers. They're very tough to deal with. I can't stand it. That's why I don't play online F1 like pretty much ever. It's just because I always get taken out. Whether it's because people find it funny or whether because they're sore losers, whatever the case, it's just annoying. It makes for good TikToks, to be fair, you know? Ugh. And a bit of oversteer. I'm a bit far back, to be honest. Come on! The speed! Send it! No! Okay. It's going to be a final lap scenario in which I'm probably not going to have... Okay. This is going to be difficult. Hamilton, could you bugger off? Trying to get an old P6 for the boys, and you're just in the way. Move.
Go.
Okay, this is good though. Saving up some overtake as well. Basically, this next run is like my final chance to get him, because obviously there's no laps left. That's kind of how that's how racing works, isn't it amazing? Alright, so if I go down to like there, that's good. Just a clean run through these corners and a nice exit on the final corner, and I might be able to get him. But of course, Tsunoda's also going to have almost a maxed out tank as I go wide again. Rah! Driving standards in the absolute bin right now. And I go wide. Yeah, yeah, this is... Ah! Go! Send it! Run me inside! Go! Go! Yes! That was just, why is my back, like, stinging really bad? Ugh. Oh my days, it's just been such an awful performance from me. I can only apologise. Like, it's been so bad. Track limits everywhere, going off, being slow, like, get a grip. You've only got 500 hours in the game, come on! Couple more corners to go, I'll take a top 6. I've got the pace for a top 5 though, which excites me for the Grand Prix at least. Finally didn't go off track either. Lando Norris wins the Qatar sprint, a McLaren 1-2. Kimi Antonelli comes home in 3rd, Max Verstappen 4th, George Russell 5th, Jenson Button P6. Not bad. Alright, Raji. I don't know how to feel about that overtake. It's a mixture between absolutely sensational or really, really dodgy. But I mean, well, if you no longer go for the gap that exists, you're no longer a racing driver. What difficulty do you play on? I'm new in sim racing and on the G923.
We'll see you next time.
That should be good, yeah. I've got one of them down there somewhere. It's not bad. I'm on 110 though. But yeah, that's a good wheel. So we take 3 points. Leclerc doesn't score, obviously. He DNF'd, which means, well, we do lose out by, what, 2 to Max, but you also gain on Leclerc by 2, and we are now equal on points with Oscar Pastry. So we are fighting for a top 4 in the drivers, but ideally a top 3. That'd be nice. What's the constructors saying? I don't think we're fighting for anything. Not really. 47 behind Mercedes in 2 Grand Prix. Is basically, I'm going to have to win both of them, and the Mercedes are going to have to not score. So, no. No. Absolutely not. No. Mathematically possible, yes. I want to check my engine real quick. Oh, it's fine. Okay, cool. Alright. So what I need to remember to do is up the downforce to 36, and then also lower the tyre pressures a bit, because they're a bit too high, you know? So, obviously, you know, Parc Fermé gets lifted, so I can change them. I might actually go a bit higher, like 38. And then I'm going to lower them to probably 1.5 each. If you're asking why the tyre pressures are so high, I can't answer that because I just copied it off the internet. So let's go with this. Thank you for the answer anytime, mate. Ask anything you want, but obviously isn't my exact location, you know, my life and all that. Okie dokie. So we are now sort of the same lap times. I mean, I did a 21.3 on the mediums. That would put me 4th. Oh, okay. Well, a 23.2 will be enough to get through. That should be reasonable. Make sure I've not got fuel in. Okay. Let's go! Buff. Buff. What is this spot? This is shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go. Alright, let's have it. Good bit of quali. My favourite part of the weekend in real life, my least favourite part in the game, because apart from this track and maybe a couple of others, like Hungary and Monaco, it don't really mean anything. You can always, you know, recover. But this is an important qualifying session because, as we saw from the sprint, even if you've got the pace, it's quite difficult to gain places. So, let's see how we get on. Get on my face. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks. Nice. Lovely, good start to the laps, what you want. Really strong sector 1. That might be flat, you know. Ooh. But I'm already a second up on Gazzy, which is just a bit embarrassing for Gazzy, if I'm honest. We started the season way slower than everyone else. I'm now dunking a second on Gasly through 1 sector. I mean, yeah. Nice. Shaped out to be quite a decent lap this. It's a shame I couldn't do it in Q3. feel like I'm cutting the track too much there, to be honest. I might try and avoid that in the future. Nice. Had a bit of ERS to spare as well. 21.2. I mean, when you're only behind the McLarens, good pace. What is Benetton doing? I mean, fair enough, we're actually recognising the Benetton logo. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, my Sector 1's just way back. I might need to just up my downforce, like, way more, you know? Do like this. I mean, Sector 1 is obviously a straight line, pretty much. So, yeah. Alright, not bad. On to Q2. Now, let's not cock this up and go out, you know, when there's 1 minute left and just not get a lap in. Honestly, might get away with just doing a lap really early, like I did in Q1. As long as it's a clear track, I should have the pace. But even if it, you know, the track's a little bit less grippy than normal. Ugh, my eyes are cooked. Get on my head. God, I hate my glasses. I need new ones. My face is shrinking. Righty-o then. I didn't look at the lap times, but if I do anything remotely similar to what I just did, we should be looking pretty. Let's get our shit together. Hopefully, that'll be ideal, wouldn't it? I'm trying the strat where you don't use hot lap, you just use overtake and medium. It seems to be working quite well. Although, to be honest, I might just, because it's like mostly corners, I might just leave it on hot lap throughout the entire lap, like through the middle sector. Okay, well that was worse than my first lap. It's okay. It's enough. It's all that matters, as long as it's enough. You know? Obviously the Q3
Q3 one.
needs to be class. So I'm still setting the fastest Sector 1, even with the much increased downforce. Which means I must just be really bad at 2 and 3. Which, I mean, fair enough if I am. Because I am, to be fair. I think it's just that corner, you know. Now I reckon hot lap through here might get me a bit of time. Although, I have just gone purple in Sector 2. So, obviously, something's different. I like it.
Ugh.
21 dead.
Ugh.
Only a 10th off Russell. Ahead of Max in P2. That's good stuff. Should be way easily through. Oh, yeah. Ugh. Only a second quicker. Not bad. So, it is just Sector 3. My Sector 3 is egregious. So, I think I know what to do. I think I know. I got a G923. Nice. That is, I think that is the, is it a G923 or G920? But it's one of those Logitech wheels that are like the standard first sim wheel that you get, which is the one I got as well. I never used it because obviously I only play F1, so I didn't really like the big, like, proper wheel. But for gaming in general with a sim racing, whether it's, you know, Assetto Corsa or F1, trucking or whatever, and it's pretty good. Yeah, I like it. If you win Season 2's Constructors, you get a buzz cut. Let's hope our car stinks then. Alright, so a Christmas miracle lap will see us get pole. A very good lap will see us get a top 3. And a decent lap will see us get a top 5. And obviously a shit lap will see like a top 7. Let's see how we do. What would you recommend a beginner to buy? I'd say what, just, you know, I mean, a couple of so already, the Logitech G923. I can't really give much info because I've only ever owned one wheel and one wheelbase, and they've been pretty good, which is the Thrustmaster T300 and the Thrustmaster open wheel add-on. So that's all I can recommend. You know, it lasted 4 years without any faults, so it's pretty good. Alright, welcome to Q3. I want to try and get a nice little slipstream off this mug. That'd be nice. Alright, I need to go down to 70 on the ERS here. Please move. Please move. Oh, ignore that. Oh, what are you doing, you clown? Just go left. Oh, what a disaster. What an absolute disaster, because some prick got in the way. I already missed a bit like Lando Norris, really. Messed up in 2, Russell let him by in 1. I messed up in 1 and Russell let me by in 2, although it was obviously really badly done. Okay. We can still go for a top 5 at least. That is definitely doable. But getting anywhere near a pole, that's gone, unfortunately. Alright, now what I want to do through here is try and use a bit of overtake. So, like, there. There. I think this is finding me time. Feels like it is. And then it's actually a very improved Sector 3 and 2. But of course, you know. Oh, it's a 21.5? Oh no, it's going to be worse. Wait, I'm blind. That was a 20. Wait. Oh my. I could have... Oh, you gimp! You twat! George Russell, you... No, it wasn't even George Russell. It was Antonelli because he got a penalty, the prick. Oh, I can't say much about Kimi. It's not even Kimi either. I don't know who it was. Whoever it was. I can't say it was Kimi because, you know, he's had enough of that recently. But, oh, that's so frustrating. If I don't absolutely butcher turn 1 and get blocked by a Mercedes in 2, I get pole. With a 1 minute 20.4, which is over half a second quicker than my end. Oh, what a day! What a day! Oh. Twat. We still take a P2, you know, it's obviously class. But when you know that the pole position was like, it was like right there, it's annoying. So landed on a 29.9, I done a 29.8, 27.1, 27 dead, 23.4, 23.6. I'm looking at me, I'm looking at the wrong one. So I was a 10th up in Sector 1 and 2, and then 2 tenths down in Sector 3. So Sector 3, I'm just really bad at. Even though that was, like, my best by far. That's where I gained the most time. Interesting. Alright, Ethan. When we go to the Grand Prix, we start second, of course. If I get a good start with P1, it's Lando Norris for crying out loud. He's, like, the worst starter in history. That's actually the stereotype. He's been really good at Grand Prix starts this year. Shout out Mexico. Ugh. But of course, in Qatar, in the sprint, he lost out to Russell. And in the Grand Prix, he lost out to Max on the first corner. So, Alonso plus 10, what did he do? Probably said a swear word. You know what the FIA are like. Right, Warrior. I like how you've spelt that, so it's like warrior rather than warrior. I don't know how English works.
Welcome back to Qatar. There was talk of a new circuit.
I guess Jenson Button supports Arsenal. They're going to win the league, and this joke's going to end badly.
It's time to see how our...
I really hope Arsenal don't win the league. That'd be a nightmare come to fruition. That'd be awful. Right. One-stop strategy. I love it. I do love a one-stop me. Ah, yes, I do. A one-stop is good stuff. Lower the downforce. And then obviously lower this to 70. Alright, I think we're ready for round number 15. Would I ever do open lobbies? Probably. I just keep putting it off. I can't tell you why. Let's go. Now, obviously, like I said, a decent start, and we can maybe get Lando into turn 1 and take the lead, but obviously,
as we
the
near ever
pace.
closer to the start
I'm
of the
unsure of
race.
the pace. I don't
Which
know
team
what
will
it's going to
come out
be.
on
It
top?
could be
Who's
bad.
got their strategies right
It
for
could be
today's race?
good.
Well, we'll soon find out.
Because that's how that works. It's not going to be like something else, is it? Yeah.
As the cars come back to the grid to line up for the start of the race, each driver will
Now, to be
wanting to get the best
honest,
start they
it's one of
possibly
those
can.
where we're not really
They'll be
fighting
hoping
for
to finish
anything,
today's
so
race
it's
on the
kind of
podium.
pointless.
Failing
I
that,
suppose you could say we
within
are
the
fighting for
points.
third in the drivers, you know, to beat Max and also Hamilton? Is it Hamilton? I think it's Hamilton. Who's on the exact same points as me. So, basically, beat Hamilton. And that's all we really care about, because we're confirmed P5 in the constructors. We can't go any higher or lower. And I can't go any higher in the drivers. So it's just there. That's it, really. But here we go. Can we jump Lando at the start? Is he going to do a bolt job? And we're off. It's a good start, but I fear Lando's might have been way better than mine. He's quite slow off the line, though. We go into turn 1. Lando keeps his lead. That was a good start by Lando, but also a good start by me. I feel like any other situation, I'd get him. And let's see what the pace is like. Let's see if I can stick with him. Probably not. But you never know. Why have I got such bad understeer on this track only? Like, it is really bad when I'm behind another car. Like, look, I'm going everywhere. Can't even get around a corner. I'm looking like a twat. Still, though, we didn't lose any places. I probably will, because my car feels awful, but there you go. It's just the understeer, really. I miss you. I don't know where you are, so... Yes, I know. It's this corner where I get the really bad oversteer, so let's try and avoid it. I kind of did, I guess. So tragic. I'm happy about Lando, absolutely, mate. I wanted him to win, so yeah, I'm over the moon. Well, it seems it's going to be a 3-horse race between me and the McLarens, because we're already 2 seconds ahead of Max. Good stuff. Only thing is, though, I'm a twit driving like a twat. And, well, if I can stay in DRS, I might be able to get Lando. You just don't know these things. It's just the chronic understeer I'm currently experiencing is making life a bit tricky for me. Fastest sector 1, though. Woo! Go. I do love this track, don't get me wrong, but following behind another car is really bad for me. Like, most tracks, it's, like, bearable, but for some reason here, I don't know if it's because of the high-speed corners, it feels really difficult to, like, keep up. I think Verstappen and, like, Russell must have had a bit of a scrap because they're, like... see what I mean? Like, there. It's so bad. Just one lap would be nice. I bet the McLarens weren't expecting me. Let's see if we can get Lando Norris here. I haven't got much ERS to use, but you never know. Fastest lap. Here we go. Can we go for it? Oh, you better believe we can. We're on the outside of Lando Norris. And we take the lead of the Qatar Grand Prix. Look at that. Now, it might not mean anything. I don't know what my pace might not be too bad in clean air. We'll have to see. Because obviously in the clean air, I shouldn't be getting that, you know, chronic understeer. And Lando should. So, it might work out. But unlike in real life, the AI are going to have a considerable straight line speed advantage over me, making it very difficult to keep him behind. But you never know these days. I mean, I'm 0.6 ahead. I am kind of pulling away. Not really. Kind of am. I'm one who told you to suck up. Yep, I remember that. So for that reason, I'd say I probably don't miss you, but you never know. Oh, no, I'm still getting understeer even though I'm, like, miles away. Only 0.7 ahead, which is not good. What am I getting for Christmas? I have no idea, mate. I just asked for a pair of socks and Links Africa. Is this a new F1? The graphics are bad. I don't think they do. I mean, it ain't Unreal Engine 5, so of course it's not going to look like that. I feel like every game looks like that nowadays. I can't stand it. To be fair, though, I mean, even if this game looked like a PS1 game, I wouldn't be that bothered. I'm not really bothered by graphics. You alright, Ricardo? Alright, Oscar's done his teammate in. Is he more racy than Lando, though? Probably. Alright, road to no understeer around this corner. We've done it! Oh, what a day. What a time to be alive. Gap's only 0.5. Ugh. Yeah, Oscar's way quicker than me. .4. I'm finished. Bye, Oscar.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Shout out DRS. I'm so happy it's going next year because I hate the bloody thing. Really unfun. It's very demotivating. You try your absolute hardest and they just whiz by. You can't do nothing about it, unfortunately. You're just dead. Unlucky. Gives it unfair advice. I wouldn't call it unfair. It's just cheesy. I mean, if you didn't have it, you would have quite literally 0 overtakes. Now you get like 5. So it's good. It's just it annoys me because, like, he doesn't have that much more pace than me. But just because he can stay within a second, it's like, alright, I guess you win. Unlucky. Oscar does seem lively, though, as he did in real life. I mean, Lando's close, but Oscar's just gone. Hopefully get a bit of DRS. I'm now 5 seconds ahead of third. So at this point, worst case scenario, we're looking at a top 3, which is lovely. We call him Ricciardo. I think that's how you actually pronounce his name, because Ricardo in like Australia has like Italian descent. I think that is how you say it, but I don't know. Unless he specifically comes out and says, no, my name is Ricciardo, I'll just say it, whatever. Apparently everyone, I'm saying Sonoda's name wrong, so I just say Sonoda. But apparently it's not Sonoda. So if there's any native Japanese people in the chat, can tell me how you actually say his name, like, please do, and I will, because, like, obviously, yeah. But, like, the people were getting the ump at Martin Brundle, because, like, they kept saying his name wrong, and he also just said Sonoda. So, I don't know. I thought that's just, I don't know, no one's ever really mentioned it. Remember me from yesterday? I do, mate. Are you, mate? Oh, I've made myself go off by looking at chat. What have I done? Oh, I hate myself for that. Why am I looking at chat in a corner? What a twat. But yeah, I do remember you. What a melon. Oh, ignore that. Try to downshift later. You are shifting too fast and too low. Mate, I don't know what that means. So I'm just going to ignore it, to be honest. I'm too thick to know what it means. But thank you. Can't exactly downshift any later. There's kind of a corner in the way. okay. I'm just way fast. Actually, I think the Mercedes keeps scrapping, which is nice. Ow! Just hurt my finger. What a twat. Go! Come back, Oscar, please. Sorry, bro. No, it's not your fault. It's just I'm a div and I just keep trying to re-chat while cornering. I'm back and look at this. A legend with an absolute banger. Such a great start to my weekend after a long week in year 10. Ugh. In a way, I'm kind of glad I never experienced year 10. I mean, as a year 7, it just seemed like a bunch of bullies. You know, keep that up. It is indeed Friday, to be fair. Welcome to Friday, everyone. The weekend is upon us. Alright, Harrison. Well, Lando ain't really leaving an impression on me right now, which is nice, I guess. It's just Oscar's getting away. I wonder if I'm blocking Lando. Like, what's his pace like if he weren't in front, if he weren't behind me? I guess we'll have to find out if he gets past me, huh?
Whee!
I switched to shorts. I mean, that usually is the more active one, should we say? Which is good stuff. I mean, to be fair, I might be losing, what, 3/10 a lap to Oscar? I still think that's good. McLaren are way ahead of us in the R&D. Our actual, I can't speak. Our direct rival is Ferrari. So if I look at my pace of the Ferraris, that's how I know if I'm doing good or not. The fact that I'm probably going to be maybe on the podium at this pace is great stuff. Play career mode, I am, to be honest, yeah. I'm already doing that. New subscriber alert, let's go! Welcome! Gonna go play Spanish GP and I'll be back soon. Good luck to you, that's good, yeah. Have a good one, that's like my least favourite track, so... Yeah, you won't see me around there anytime soon, although Madrid, I must say, Madrid looks nice. Ignore that. I meant by downshift, like, I kind of know what you mean, but it's so difficult for me to put, like, tips into practice because I feel like I'm driving different. I know it may be faster, but I just do whatever's comfortable, to be honest. But I'll try it, you know, if I feel like I can, you know? To be fair, I've only been on manual for a month, but yeah, obviously, any tips welcome. I do have a massive list, to be fair, that I write down, so I'll probably write that down too. So yeah, if you do have any tips other than turn the racing line off your shit, feel free, because I do try. There you go. I've been bullied since year 7. I mean... That's obviously really bad, but I wouldn't say I was bullied. It was just a very harsh environment. I felt like every year 10 thought they were the absolute bollocks when they're all just weird. But I'm sorry you are getting bullied. I mean, obviously I have been bullied. So, yeah. Get older and beat them up, basically. That's what I'd do. Here comes Lando Norris, we're going to go through. I put up a good fight, but they're in McLarens. It's a bit like real life. The McLarens have such a far advantage over literally everyone else. It's going to be quite impossible to stay with them. But if Mercedes keep scrapping like they are, then maybe I can build a bit more of a gap, but 5 seconds ain't bad. Unfortunately, I'm getting the most chronic understeer I've ever experienced in a car in my life. Unlucky. Make Norris DNF. Don't know how I'm going to do that without inflicting myself, but if I think of one, I'll do it, because, yeah, we need to get him gone. And of course, my tyres are going to wear way more. For two reasons. One, we don't have upgrades for it. Plus, I'm really bad at saving tyres. I'm in the car. 70? Oh, jeez Louise. That's really bad, huh? 70 on the front left. It's literally near detonation. When are we pitting? I got DRS at least. Yeah, okay. Box, I can't really do that yet. A bit too early. Unfortunately, I thought the one stop was going to be class because I was the only one doing it. Turns out, everyone's doing it, so it hasn't really worked in my favour. Tyres don't feel bad, to be fair. It's just a bit slow, really. That's kind of it. It's just slow. Ugh. Go! The DRS the only good thing right now? Not really. My general pace seems really good. Ignore that. I'll even drop back a little bit because that was dodgy. But, I mean, I'm not really matching McLarens. I'm not doing that at all. But I'm kind of with them. Well, I'm with one of them. The other one's gone. Considering I was struggling to get into the top 15 like 4 races ago, this is really good stuff. Stay out, getting a puncture. Quite possibly. So I think I will, based off that information, I will come in this lap. Like I said, yeah, 80 is that is a lot really when you think about it. But why is the question? I don't know. It's 10% a lap and I've lowered the diff. So that's meant to make it a bit less and it just sort of isn't. Watched the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix when Lando Norris won. I mean, I was sat here on stream watching it, so I have seen it, yes. 4.8 to Antonelli. The tyre feels like it's about to blow up, which is obviously a health and safety hazard. So, although it is 1 lap early, I feel like we should get in. Oh. Well, that's annoying. Me tyre's blown up, but it seems to be, like, good still. Not sure how that works, but yeah. I'm actively driving with a puncture and it's not that much slower.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
Ignore that. That's my 1 flashback use. Okay, cool. Unlucky. I brake when it tells me to and it's still just wrong. Great game.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
Okay, no more flashbacks. Cool. Whatever. I'm not going to crash anyway. I'm class. I was sad. I'm a Max fan. I'm a fan of Max too. It's just because Lando hadn't won yet and I like Lando too, I was like, you know what? Go on in. Have it. I mean, for it to puncture on like 80 is quite impressive. Oh, cheers. Okay. Slow stop. Puncture. Can I still get a podium at this point? I'm coming out in traffic. Please, like, go quicker.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled
Okay, this
stops.
ain't
Let's go.
too bad. Kind of like, yeah, it's alright. It's nothing, not great. So it seems like I've got to put my diff way lower. Because, you know, the tyres don't like to last very long. I should have quite a large pace advantage, though, at least on this lap. Unless, you know, Jack Doohan wants to just get in the way like an absolute twat. What are you doing? You crashed 3 times in Super Formula testing, mate. Get a job. Can I get within 1 second of signs? That'd be nice. One. Oh. 3. Come on, 1.3. 1.1. Done it. Do I even... Is the DRS even here or is it up there? Oh, it's back there. Of course it is. Can I get him? Come on. Go! Oh, I'm not getting him. That's annoying. Oh, wow. I got overcut. Never mind. Alright, so Piastri's gone. I've gained about a second or two, probably 2 seconds, with the undercut, which means hopefully, if I can clear signs in, you know, good time, might be about, what, 2 seconds ahead of Lando Norris?
Still looking good.
Excuse me. I'll move, you twat. Trying to chase Oscar here, lad. Come on. We've got places to be. I'm also just undercutting like the Mercedes and all them. Although they, oh no, they've already pitted. Oh no, one's pitted, and they're stuck in traffic. Okay, that's good for me, of course. .3 to Mr. Oscar. You alright, Lucian? Good to see you. It's good to see you too, mate. Hope you're doing good. It's been a while, no? Hope you're doing splendid. Oh. Well, I was expecting to come out way ahead of Lando. I'm actually just, like, behind him. Okay. It's not really worked out at all, to be honest. What lap time must he have done on them dead tyres? Ugh.
Okay, Victor's
All right,
in the
F1
pits.
for life.
Victor is in the pits now.
Fair enough. Why does my engineer tell me about my teammate pitting? He's like 20 seconds behind me. I'm not too bothered, to be honest. Now, if I can stay within DRS of Lando, or even if I drop back, honestly, they can go. Their car is way too strong for us this weekend. They're strong in every weekend, to be honest. I'm more than just, you know, more just focused on the Mercedes. That's my main little battle right now. 6.4 ahead of Russell, 5.4 ahead of Antonelli, of course. A little bit of DRS would be mighty helpful in, you know, extending that gap. And also, of course, a bit of inter-Mercedes scrappage would be nice as well. I just think it's amazing, like, how the car can go from Singapore, it was decent, it was okay, but it wasn't fantastic. And then we go to Mexico, and it felt like a whole different car because of all the upgrades. I think we got about 4 different upgrades in the aero and chassis. And now, at this point, this feels like a top car. I mean, I'm evidenced by it. I've got, you know, second, first, and I'm on for a third. So, fair play, Lamborghini. I'm keeping in mind, you know, this car is still only 5th fastest. So imagine what we can achieve with a top 3 car. Or if I had the McLaren level car right now, I'll probably be winning by 10 seconds. It's scary. I'm amazed that you weren't invited to the FIA Awards. I wouldn't go, to be honest. Seems a bit pointless. Sound of heaven at its finest. It actually is. I can't agree with you more. It's fantastic. It does give you a bit of tinnitus after a couple hours, because I have got the audio fairly loud, but it can always go louder. So there you go. I was watching my own stream back yesterday. I was like, hang on, you know, the game audio sounds a bit quiet, so I upped it a bit so people could embrace the beautiful V10 a bit more, you know? Now, Lando's really slow. Like, really, or not slow, but I can get him. But do I? What do I gain from getting past him? A little bit of clean air, I suppose? Don't know. What do I get for overtaking Lando Norris? Tyre wear situation? It's looking alright. It's just that front left, isn't it? Like, the front left is hanging on for dear life consistently. I wonder why. I think it's because the track is very... Obviously, I know why. It's just... I just weren't expecting it to be that much. I mean, it's wearing like 4 times the rate of any other tyre. And as I say, I could probably get Lando. I probably can't now, because he's all the way over there. If I can get him, of course, I will try. And then maybe I get a little bit of clean air and we can maybe try and go for a move on Oscar, but I doubt it. Does the mod affect other drivers' AI? It doesn't, no. There is a mod that improves them, but it makes them like a bit slower, and they're already slow enough as it is, so probably try and avoid it. Max Verstappen sets the fastest lap, and he overtakes one of the Mercedes of George Russell. And now he's got Antonelli as well. Oh, don't tell me he's going to do some ridiculous comeback arc where he's going to try and get me now as well. No, not like this. Please! Oh, no. I can't have Max chasing me. That's like the one thing you don't want. This race is going pretty quick, to be fair. We're already on lap 18. Still got 11 to go. Got to get these tyres to go another 11 laps. Don't know how I'm going to do that yet, but we'll figure that out when we get there. Ignore that. And that. Alright, let's get Lando. This will be nice. He's going to go to the inside. Switch to the outside. And there you go. Lando Norris has been overtaken. I don't know if we're even going to put an impression into Oscar, but we can give it a go anyway. What wheel do I have? I have a Thrustmaster open wheel. I had to get a new one recently because the upshift paddle broke, but my original one did last for nearly 5 years, so they're long lasting. They're quite good. How have I cut into Oscar's gap this bad? Is that just DRS effect? I mean, I've gained like 6 tenths. I mean, I'm not pulling away from Lando, so I assume it is just DRS. Fair enough. Imagine broing an F1 car. I mean, you know, there's quite a few things I'm missing for that. But, I mean, if you want to donate like a couple million, then I probably could get in one, yeah. You reckon it's a good wheel, especially for the price? I think so. I mean, to be honest, it's the only wheel I've ever had. As Lando's looking for the revenge move. Shout out DRS. Through he goes. Unlucky, guys. Just so undeserved. Like, this is bad for McLaren. They're losing out to... Or not, ignore that. They're obviously beating me, but I'm in the 5th best car. But this wheel's the only wheel I've ever owned. And, you know, it was about 100 quid, and it lasted for nearly half a decade. So on those parameters, I'd say, yeah, it is. But like I said, I've never tried any other wheel, so I don't really know if there's better ones out there, to be honest. The only reason I chose this wheel is because it looks like an F1 wheel, and F1's the only game I play on the sim, so, yeah. Well, even if I do get a little P3 here, that'll be very nice. That'll be very welcomed. Ignore that. Right, so with that corner, I'm cutting the corner too much, and there's a little curve that's pushing me off. I shall try and remember that, but I probably won't. I'm thinking of getting a Thrustmaster SF1000, but I can't find a wheelbase clamp for the wheel I'm trying to get. I don't know, I wanted to get that wheel, because obviously it looks like a Ferrari, it's amazing. But apparently for the price, it's not really that good. It's only really that price because of the brand. But obviously, like I said, I ain't got a clue. That's just what people in my chat have told me. I mean, to show you how little research I've done, people keep bringing up these Mosers. I don't even know what Moser is. The only two brands I know is Thrustmaster and Fanatec, and that's it, so... yeah. I still might get that Ferrari wheel, though, despite what others say. Because, I mean, why would you not want a replica Ferrari wheel? That sounds amazing. I reckon you might improve in performance just because you have, like, that feeling. Alright, Crizzle. It isn't the wheel, it's the driver. I saw that some pro esports teams use entry-level Thrustmasters. Absolutely. Especially in sim racing. I mean, as long as you've got a wheelbase that shakes and a wheel that turns... you know, you already have the tools to be the quickest. I mean, if getting really quick was my main focus, there'd be nothing stopping me, equipment-wise. That just isn't my goal, so there you go. The only good Moser wheel that's F1 style isn't even for F1, it's GT3, so there you go. But like, I don't even know what Moser was, so yeah, that shows how little research I have, unfortunately. Right, so Oscar's like really slow at this stage, and Lando's sped up a little bit. Lando is now within a second of his teammate. Max is 8 seconds back, so we are pretty much on for a P3 here, but is there something more hidden away in some treasure cove somewhere? Probably not. Unless they do a Spain 2016, I don't think, you know, anything's going to come from this. It's usually about this stage where my tyres just sort of go and theirs don't, and they just bugger off. I'm only a teenager, so I don't have as much money. So I've got to do a lot of research. I mean, I'm exactly the same. I mean, I'm technically a teenager. My age does end in teen. But, yeah, I can't really start doing that either. Just, like, throwing around money. And if it, like, doesn't work, it's like, oh, well, I'm buggered. I'm lucky. I'm looking for a sim setup that I use in bed. Ceiling-mounted TV, pedals at the foot. The ultimate relaxing experience. Sim racing in bed. How am I keeping up with these McLarens? I don't get it. I think that just shows how bad the AI are this year. The fact that I'm keeping up with them in the 5th best car, which is so far behind them. Like, come on EA, make it harder. I mean, Abu Dhabi might be a bit of a struggle, because, I mean, to be fair, similar to Spa and Melbourne and Baku, this is just one of my naturally strong tracks compared to the AI. So it makes sense, but also, because of that, Abu Dhabi might be a touch of a struggle, because I am not good around there. Even though it's one of the easiest tracks you could possibly imagine in your life. Alright, Jay. Come on, do a Spain 2016 for us. Come on!
Soon, so stay on your toes.
Do it for Yuki, I'm trying. 55 on the front left. Away we go. Could this be it? Caught into each other. Please! Oh, they've not done it. They have swapped places, though. Lando Norris now takes the lead of the Qatar Grand Prix. Not enough for me to get a little third party, though, unfortunately. It's just one of those.
Go. Whee.
Ooh. Max now still 9 seconds back, so we are definitely gone for a P3, unless obviously I get like another puncture or something. But Oscar seems really off it. So you never know. If Lando can break DRS, then I don't know. I still don't think I've got enough. It might just be a settle for P, that's the word. I can't even say letters anymore. I'll settle for a P3. I'd like to be you. I mean, you have a PC or console and I have none. Yeah, that is tough. I've got both. As we go past Oscar Piastri for P2, I doubt it will last, but, you know, we got the move done at least. I mean, to be fair, I have worked really, really hard. Not in this, but, like, in general, just to afford these things. I think it's 11 years now since I started, like, building a setup, so, yeah, it kind of just comes with that, really. Lucky you? I wouldn't say lucky. I've had like 4 different jobs just to have money and just sort of spend it, so I wouldn't say that. But maybe. Stay back, Oscar, you twat.
Whee. Whee.
Oh, I'm so close to DRS. Give! No! Okay, stay back, Oscar. I don't like you anymore. Okay, I like you now. You won't go for the move. Come on, car. This is actually somehow winnable at this stage. I have a good sector 3. It's doable. I think. Maybe. I don't know. I seem to have got that, like, 1 or 2 laps where your tyres lock in a little bit, you know? They get to, like, 60% and they just become really good for, like, 1 lap and then they just go back to being shit. Well then. Well then. My career mode, I like starting in F2. I mean, I don't think I've ever driven in F2. I just don't like it, to be honest. Although, to be fair, I always just do career modes based on other drivers. But like to work out, no, I don't know. I've never been interested in like gyms and strength training and all that. Don't need that at the minute. Please! Okay, we've got a little bit of drag reduction system online.
The gap to the car in front is less than 1 second now. Well done. Let's try and get past in the DRS zone.
I'd love to, mate. It's at the top of my bucket list, believe me. I mean, I'm closer. Go on. 3 laps left. Is there an actual Christmas miracle in store for us? This would be ridiculous. I don't think it'll happen because Lando's got that better Sector 3, but you never know. I'm fat, but I work out. Well, it's not, yeah, but like I said, I just don't want to, or I don't need to. Appreciate the offer, but like, no, I'm good. 0.5. If I get a good exit, there might be a little bit of a chance. Which I don't because I'm a twat. Nice. Go! It's gonna have to be next lap, all or nothing. I can't laugh quicker on the... What does that even mean? Ah, what is that? Oh no, it's all gone wrong. Oh, we're both skidding about everywhere. Ugh.
Yellow
Coming in.
flag.
Who? Is that Oscar? It's Oscar. Oh, that's tragic. Why couldn't it be Lando? If it's Lando, I win the Grand... It's not Lando. Who is it? I don't know. Who's... Oh, it's someone irrelevant. Never mind. It's not anyone important. Okay, that's tough. Go! Oh, launch! Oh, well, you said laugh, mate. I don't know what that means. Launch? No. Tyres are dead. And I'm just not very good at the game, so there you go. Right, I've saved up a good chunk of overtake, but I just don't think it's enough. Please! Nah, he's going to have overtake as well. There is no chance. Ugh. Well, might as well go all out. I need him to do a Vettel Canada 2012 and just skid randomly. Come on, skid for me. Please? I'll give you a curly whirly. End of Sector 1, I've gone wide. I thought I'd brake good, I didn't. Well, regardless whether I get this P2 or P1 or whatever it is, it's been a fantastic race for me anyway. Oh, there's a bit of a skid! Come on then! Let's have your son! Go! Oh, he's got so much overtake left. Go! Oh, I've got nothing left! No! Oh, that's so unfortunate. Lando's just going to nick this. Ugh. Like I said, though, it's been a good race. The win streak of 2 comes to an end. Lando Norris wins. That is painful. To be fair, though, it means we're doing good. It means we're doing good. If I'm disappointed with second, it means we're doing pretty good. You're racing good? Well, to be fair, I have the racing line on, so the game is basically driving for me, but thank you.
And so the celebrations begin.
And there it is as well. Charles Leclerc did not get outscored by like 19, which means he is the world champion of 2025.
Anything but simple. There's no catching them now.
And they try and make F1 25 realistic, apparently. Sure thing. Do I like football? Only when West Ham's playing, but other than that, not really, no. How much do I weigh? I was 19 stone a month and a half ago. I'm now nearly 17, and I'm 17 and then 4 pound. So
excited to see what more they can do in future races.
Nearly 2 stone in just over a month. It's good stuff. I suppose that's what happens when you literally don't eat and then walk like 5 miles a day. There you go. Is it just a racing line? No, I use ABS. And I am planning to learn the racing line very soon. But ABS, that ain't going nowhere. It's just, yeah, far too much of a challenge. I mean, ABS requires a whole new driving style. Racing lines just spend 10 minutes learning, so... I'll take a P2 though. I'll take a P2. It's just, I feel like with better management, I could have got a little P1, which would have been outrageous, considering I'm even near them. And, you know, what, 12 seconds ahead of Russell. That's world class. So Charles Leclerc may have only got 7th, but he is the Drivers' World Champion. Of course, there's only one race left, and he's got more than a 25-point gap, so there it is. We are in P3, though. 3 points ahead of Oscar. So, obviously, we place ahead of Oscar, and maybe Norris, and maybe Russell as well in Abu Dhabi, and we will finish 3rd in the Drivers in our first season. Don't think that's going to happen, but, you know, might as well not be pessimistic. Might as well just, you know, have an open mind. Constructors, like I said, we are confirmed in P5. I think Mercedes are pretty much confirmed P4, so tough. P5 is good for, you know, first season, though. ABS took me a good while to learn, but it's worth it for speed. But like I said, I don't care about speed. I just want to have fun. And ABS is the most miserable thing I've done in gaming. So, that sounds extreme, but it genuinely is. Like, the racing line, that's more fun with it off than on. But ABS is just, I'm one of those. I'm one of those people where if I can't do it in, like, an hour, I just give up. So, unfortunately, that's just how it is. Have I won in a multiplayer lobby? Depends what level. I mean, just an online race, I pretty much win when I'm not taken out. Ranked is the same. I win if I'm not killed. But I've never been higher than gold. And I've won a couple league races, but not in, like, the major ones. So, like, what's it called? WWOR. Is it WR? And then PSG. Oh, I've not played in those ones. I'm not good enough for those. I'd only do league racing if, you know, it was like a popular YouTube series or something. You know what I mean? A bit late today. I mean, we've still got a whole race left, so don't you worry. I'm sure you'll pop up on my feed again in a week's time. Good luck on the weight loss. See you later, mate. Ciao. That's goodbye in Italian, isn't it? I think so. But thank you. I'm trying my best. Right. I still don't have that. Blah. Oh, Martins, he's done it again. How is your engine that worn? It's been one race. Get a grip. Come on. Earth. Okie dokie. We've got one race left in the whole of this first season. We've lost the rivalry. Oh, anyway, here's the results. Been an unreal season. It's such a crying shame about those 3 races. Netherlands, Italy, Azerbaijan. Imagine if I got like 20 points through those. We'd be like in contention, maybe in the title, but also for 2nd. But you're going to have some stinkers. I mean, but look at the form in between though, or outside of those. 4, 6, 2, 5, 8, 5, 1. Then we got the massive upgrade after Singapore, 2, 1, 1, 2, and the fastest lap. Ugh. It's kind of 12 AM, so I might just pass out. That's completely valid. What's happening in the standings? Well, Leclerc is now the Drivers' World Champion. You know, I don't know how he's done it. He's got the same amount of wins as me. Actually, I've got the 2nd most. Because Max has 4. Leclerc has 3. I've got 3. Piastri has 1. Lando has 2. Hamilton has 1. That's not a lot. And then, it's just that consistency, really, isn't it? I mean, look at that. 5 P2s, 3 P3s, 3 P7s, and a P5. That's what does it. There you go. I mean, you know, you could say Max Verstappen was the better driver in real life this year, but Lando Norris was the most consistent, and that's how he won the title. There it is. Right.
Boss, need to make you aware of something. Another team has made an approach for one of the drivers we're talking to.
I've sent him a contract, you twit. He won't have it. I mean, look, I can't afford it. I've only got 1 million. Okay, apparently I don't know what's going on. Well, we get the new facility, which is nice. Hey, shut up.
And, well, if you've got some cash kicking around, don't forget.
My friend does sim racing. Nice. I'm on F1 23. Probably the best F1 game, to be fair. Although I think this could quite easily be better than it at some point. Depends how good the 26 DLC is, to be fair. Hang on, before I do that, and we go into the final round, let's see if I can, get a bit of an engine upgrade. Or not upgrade, but see if I can get any new ones. 37, I think, yeah. Yeah, because I got a new power unit after, what's it called? I forgot what the race is called. Is it, you know, Don't know. I give up. Let's just go into Abu Dhabi. I can't be bothered. What country am I from? I'm from England. I have F122. I'm sorry to hear that. That game needs to get in the bin. I mean, I wasn't even making content on it, on F1 until, like, late 23. But I still played 22 a fair bit. I got, like, 600 hours. I did not like it. Alright. 1 practice session, 1 qualifying, and 1 race remains in this unbelievably good vibe opening season to Lamborghini. It's been... Was that just me that heard that? Or was that on my Spotify or something? What was that? Someone just fell off the grandstand or something. Jeez Louise. Can't be having that. Ugh. I'm on F1 2018. I haven't even gone that far back. The earliest one I played was 2019, which has Hockenheim on it, so it will forever be my favourite. That is by far my favourite track. I love Hockenheim. Alright, track acclimatization. Let's do it. Come on, final round. Let's have a good end to the race, end to the season. Honestly, just points will be I'll be happy with. If we can somehow finish ahead of Oscar Piastri and maybe Lewis Hamilton and get P3 in the drivers, that would obviously be outrageous. But even a top 5 in the drivers will be welcomed. You know, that'd be class. And like I said, I'm kind of mid at this track. In fact, I'm very mid. So I have no idea how this is going to go. But I'll give it my best, as I always do. Getting a real car? What for? If you want to buy me one, then sure thing. I'm back, you're right, Homer. How's the weather? Get any sunlight these days? Actually a fair bit, but obviously it's still freezing cold. And there might be sunshine, but it's also like 2 degrees. There was sunshine this morning, to be fair. That's usually how it goes. It's sunny in the mornings, and then about 11 to 12, it just gets a bit gloomy. And then by 3 PM, it's dark, and you can't see anything. So, there you go. But I think the weather's been really good in England this year. There's been... Obviously, there's rain. There's always rain, but nowhere near as much as usual. And there's a decent amount of sunlight. So you know what? Valid. Well done, Britain weather. You've stepped it up a bit. Really forward that? I suppose I'm on hards, to be fair. I do actually like this track a lot. I think it's its simplicity, but also, like I said, I'm just not very good at it. Or maybe I am, I don't know. I've done pretty well. My Lando Norris last to first. I got 3rd in a full race. I only lost out to my... Well, actually, it was quite good, that, because I started last. I did a full race as Lando to predict the title. I overtook Leclerc with like 3 laps left to win the championship and finish 3rd. Because Max won and Oscar finished 2nd. It was quite good. Can I say bottle of water? There you go. I don't think I actually say it like that. Obviously, that's the stereotype, but I think I'm too posh to actually go bottle of water. I do actually say bottle of water. I love your accent, though. It's very clean. Yeah, I still haven't identified my accent in terms, obviously, in Britain, you go 10 miles. There's a whole different way of speaking. Obviously, you've got, like, Brummie, you've got Geordie, you've got Manchester, you've got Liverpool, you've got Scouse, obviously, you've got Cheshire, you've got Cornwall, you've got Yorkshire, it's everywhere. I don't really have an accent, it's just sort of British, so I don't know. If I had to guess, it would probably be a mixture of like East London, because that's where I'm from, and then a bit of like posh, which I don't know where that comes from, but there you go. I'm on tyre wear. I won't ever utilise this in an actual race, but it's good for the resource points. Is F1 23 good? I think it's just behind this as like the best F1 game you can get. The handling's great, the vibes were great at the time. And compared to like F1 22 and 24, it's fantastic, yeah. Anything's better than that Toronto accent. I don't know what that is. No, I do really like my accent. It's just I don't know where it's from. So, it's just a mixture of things, really. I mean, some words you can write here the East London Conning. I say London, not like London. So there's that. Well, I'm 2 seconds up in the Delta, so you're Leclerc. I know you're the world champion, but you don't have to be a slouch and just Sunday drive about. Come on, mate. We can be better than this. Give me a minute. I was trying to cheese it. It didn't work. Hang on. There we go. Nice. It will forever be a mystery. Seems to be. Alright, one more practice session left. We have race strategy. And then the final quali of the season. I don't know how to feel. I feel good, but like I said... Why is there so much traffic? It's like I'm in Canada My Street. Move! Thank you, twat. Do you like how we only got out of the way after I became a player? Just search Toronto accent. It's a pretty shitty way to speak. I mean, to be fair, this whole, like, young English, what do they call it, roadman, might be the cringiest, like, worst way to speak I've ever seen. I can't stand it. But I hear someone, like, when I'm just knocking about somewhere, they'll start speaking like it. They say all these slang words. I think, mate, you think you have such big bollocks. You're a weirdo. Like, shut up. Well, you know, people knock my accent, so there you go. It's all like a big circle. It's not the circle of life, it's the circle of mockery. Toronto is in Canada? Oh, yeah. I know Toronto's in Canada. I mean, if you say that Toronto's worse than what we've got, then it must be pretty bad. I need to see that. Or hear it, I suppose. Never did well in geography class. I'm really good at flags, but I'm really bad at locations and obviously like how the planet works and things. I'm interested in it, I just can't get a grip with it, to be honest. I'm doing my Qatar race straight after you. Good luck, mate. Hope you do better than me. Which, in other words, means you'll win, because I got second. There you go. Lovely track, Qatar. Although, to be fair, apart from Spain, not even Spain as a driving track, mainly just Hungary and China, I do like every single track. They're all quite good. The simpler the better for me. Alright, Alex. Welcome back. I remember you. Yeah, my bloody glove on my hand and my glasses on my face, please. Not kind of a clear track ahead of me, apart from this Ferrari. There's always a Ferrari in the way of me today. If it's Leclerc again, then it's obviously he's doing it on purpose. Subscribe, nice one, welcome. Thank you very much. Ugh. Ah. Oh, I do love this little section, but my goodness, is it tricky sometimes. Whee! Oh, Ferrari, I'm catching up to you. I mean, I'm fastest overall, so obviously it's not too bad. I mean, I was third fastest in Qatar and should have qualified on pole. What place I get in Qatar? I got second. I should have won, but I had some really bad management on my ERS that cost me. But yeah, I mean, it was basically me, Oscar, and Lando fighting for the win. We were only split by a couple temps pretty much the entire race. I forgot about that. Oh, shit. I wanted to look at our lap times, because we must have all been setting the exact same laps for the entire race, and I just didn't look. I wanted to look at mine as well. See how consistent they were. Unlucky. Use the Horner skin. What's the Horner skin? That sounds disturbing. Well, welcome to second gear, I guess. That's when you know the tyres are struggling a bit. Wow. Tyre wear definitely seems worse very recently compared to normal. Don't know what that's about. Kind of makes sense now, because, well, they're already, what? They're 30 and getting into the 40s. Ugh. Might as well do all 5 laps. It does seem to help with fuel and strategy and all that. Although I wonder if they would have also suggested the one stop if I didn't do any practice in Qatar. The way it's looking, I don't think a one stop's doable in Abu Dhabi. I think the only reason it would be doable is because the hard tyres are really good, and that's about it. But I mean, these mediums are wearing it. Well, it was 38 when I started. Or probably 37, so let's see what they are at the end of the lap. It's currently 2. I always take the wrong line through here. I need to, like, turn in later. But I'm just too dumb to, like, really get that. Alright, so that's 5. Still 5. %6 a lap. So if I do 10 laps, that's obviously 60% tyre wear. How long's the race? Wait, it's 50. 28? Is it 28? I don't know. No, it's 29. Because the real life race is 58. So, is it 50? I don't know. I think we... no, it's going to have to be probably a 2-stop, I reckon. You could do what Hamilton did. Soft, medium, hard. Because that did work for him. I'm good at F125, or like I always say, I've got the racing line on, so I'm not that good. It's an inside joke, that one. I know I'm decent. I mean, I should be considering how long I've played the game. Like, overall, over the last 4 years, it's somewhere near 3,000 hours. But the reason I say, like, the racing line drives for me is because I get so many people send me all sorts of hateful messages and even death threats on, like, DMs because I use the assist. At this point, I just say that to piss them off. Well, I'm doing mid-27s. I don't think that's too bad.
Well
so,
done. We got some excellent data with that run,
I think we could get away with a one-stop. If we do 11 and then the rest on hards, I think we could get away with that. But that's practice done for the season. We are P1. I don't think we're going to say, you know what, just to rub it in, I'm going to do a quick quali run. Because I want to get P1 overall. So, I'm going to it's just annoy the AI pretty much. Why do they do that when it's an in-game feature? Because they're either jealous of me being better than them, or they just hate to hate, as most people do. Anyone that's hateful in this world is because they're unhappy with themselves, as we know. Nice wheel bug, by the way. You turn the wheel, nothing happens. It's been happening since F123, which just proves that, you know, when EA make or Codemasters make these games, they use a majority of the same stuff, because it's got the same bug. And no, it's not a wheel problem. It doesn't happen on any other racing game. Anyway, we're going to do a quick quali run for no reason other than try and secure P1 overall.
You run out of fuel. Pit within 2 laps.
That is like the only reason I'm doing this. Well, I'm fastest in Sector 1, as to be expected. Soft tyres and all that. Come on in. Probably go down to 40 on the ERS. Move. Okay, just don't then. I'll brake too late anyway, but can you move? Cheers, boss. Now we'll go down to probably 20. Well, you get away with less, actually. Thing is, I always say, though, if I was on a controller right now, no one would care about the racing line. It's the fact that I've got a wheel and gloves. People think, oh, that must mean he's a professional tryhard. Like, no. I'd rather play a racing game on a wheel than a controller. I feel like that just is common sense. Well, 7 temps up on myself, so that's good. 24 dead. Not too shabby. You should get an F1 wheel. I don't know how to tell you this, but I've been using a wheel this entire time for half a decade, so yeah. Why does my car sound like a V10? I've modded a V10 in. Well, I downloaded a mod. I ain't done shit. I just downloaded it. That's good hearing from you, though. I like that. A lot of people say V8, and it just sort of isn't. Alright, so I did a quaddie run for no reason. Did I keep P1? I did. Good stuff. Half a decade. Well, no. It's actually a bit less than that, but it's just easy to say. I got my wheel on Christmas 2021. So since then. And welcome back, AEK. Hello. One more qualifying and one more race remains of this first season. Best sound in the world, I couldn't agree more. I have give myself, like, onset tinnitus, though. But I feel like that's worth it, you know? I only did 2 out of 5. I'm useless. Come on. Yay, okay. Final quality of the year. How do we do? We're looking pretty decent. I wasn't expecting that. I did a 24 dead, so I want to try and beat that. I reckon there's a 23-7 in there somewhere, but probably a bit more. Who knows? I mean, in Qatar, I did a 21 dead, and I was like, now that's good. And then I proceeded to go and do a 20.5, and I got blocked in turn 1, so there was another probably 10-4-2 in there. So there was a 19-8 in that. Is it a 19-8? No, that's not how maths work. Oh, I don't know, I give up. Championship standings. Leclerc's already wrapped up the title. I'm not sure about the constructors. All I know is that I think McLaren a second. I think it's Ferrari, McLaren, Red Bull, Mercedes, us, and we are confirmed 5th. We can't go any lower or higher. Can I see the standings? No, shit game. I think Hamilton's 4th, or no, I think Hamilton's 5th in the drivers, Leclerc's 1st. The McLarens are like 3rd, and I don't know. I'm trying to work out if the constructors actually close. It might be. We'll find out after the races. I'm sure, because we can see after quality, can't we? Of course. So we'll see then. Alright, make sure the fuel's low. Nice. Okie dokie. To get through, we need a 24.8, which is 8 tenths slower than my practice quali sim. So we're looking good. Where am I in the standings? I am P3 in the drivers on 198 points. And I think Oscar's on 194. So to get 3rd, that would be world class, wouldn't it? In my first season of this career mode, that seems bloody lovely. It's ever since we got this massive upgrade package in Mexico. I've got 2nd, 1st, 1st, 2nd. And although I'm not usually very good around this track, I seem to have some decent pace. I'm only 2 tenths up in Sector 1, but I'm hoping I've got some straight line speed down here. Go down to like 40. 40 sounds good. Come on. Do a bit less, actually. Great braking, by the way. Great braking. Now we go down to 20. I like Abu Dhabi except for Sector 3. Oh, see, I'm the opposite. I like Abu Dhabi except for Sector 1 and 2, because Sector 1 is 2 corners in a straight line. The other one's just a straight line. So I do like Sector 3. It's quite technical. Ooh. See if we can do a final glass corner. Get some time back. Ugh. I don't mind a top 6, you know. That's alright. 23-1, by the way. 9/10 quicker than practice. Ugh.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Yeah, don't worry, Mark. It's alright. I've done it. It's all good. Sector 1, I need to find a bit. Sector 3 as well. Okay. I can do that. Alright, so the standings for you, by the way. So this is the standings. So Leclerc's already won. We are only 14 behind Max. Obviously a podium, and Max doesn't score. We get a little P2. We're 3 ahead of Piastri, 14 ahead of Norris, and then 24 ahead of Russell. So we're going to finish ahead of Russell. So we're guaranteed top 5 near enough. Then, of course, finishing third would be lovely. The Constructors, 36 points between Ferrari and McLaren. That's very achievable for either of them. Also, Red Bull and Mercedes only split by 4 points. I have a teammate? Of course I have a teammate. He's just all the way down here. I mean, Victor Martins has finished... I think that's his best qualifying position of the entire season. And the thing is, like, we had the worst car. So it makes sense that he's qualifying last. That's perfectly fine. However, we're now in the final race. There are 24 races. Our car is now 4th quickest. Or even 5th quickest. I'm always in the top 10. He's still getting knocked out in Q1. I want to sign Hulkenberg, but he keeps denying me contract. So what a bastard. Alright, Opjo. I think that's how you say your name. If it isn't, please do correct me. Alright. I'm going to up the downforce by quite a lot, you know, because obviously Sector 2 I'm getting a lot because it's 2 straight lines. Whereas Sector 1 and 3 I'm losing a bit. So let's just go mega downforce and see if we can gain a bit. So we are going to need a 23.9 to get through. Very achievable. I'm class. Well, there you go then. I'm class. I used a racing line though, so not that good. I need to stop saying that because people won't get the joke because they're new here. Anyway, do the exact same lap I just did. We'll be fine. Oh, ignore that. There's a bollard under my car. Help! There's a bollard under my car. How do I... Well, I guess I'm doing a Hamilton in Vegas. Oh, well. Almost hit that one as well. I'm the bollard assassinator right now. See, now I'm finding more time in Sector 1 because I've upped the downforce. Look at this. Might go down a bit less this time. Only do 40, well, 50, because I've got the hot lap. Oh, wow, it's not really doing anything. Never mind. Into 10. Whatever number that is. Ugh. Wow, upping your downforce really changes a lot, huh? That is quite inspirational. Sector 2 coming through is going to be a little purple for the boy. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Ugh. Downforce is life-changing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Must take more speed! Oh, then. No, wrong gear. Not even wrong gear. Oh, my. Worst Sector 3 ever driven, potentially ever in the world, ever seen. 22.7. 3 tenths up on my Q1 lap, and there's probably other 2 tenths in there because of my mucked up Sector 3. Love it. That should see us safely through. Good stuff. I mean, a 22.8. Is it 22 or 21? 23. Never mind, I'm blind. Into Q3 we go. I mean, I think a top 5 is achievable here, which is really good. I mean, like I said earlier, I'm quite mid at this track, so to potentially be on for a top 3 is really, not top 3, top 5 is really good. Now, I did a 23, was it 22? I don't remember, I'm so bad. 22.7. So if I do that, I'll actually be in, yeah, I'll be top 5. So, main target is maybe try and beat my Q2 lap time, but overall, maybe just match it, because then I'll be in the top 5. A top 4 is possible, though, and obviously, well, best lap I've ever driven could see a top 2. Let's go. Final qualifying lap of the year. Let's make it class. Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
And we're underway. Final qualifying lap of the year.
1, 2, 3.
It's alright. There's like a little bit more in there, but it's okay. 17.1, I've got to put in whatever that was. That was a lovely exit. Ugh. That felt like I had traction control on. I had so much, you know, exit speed there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ugh. I think this is good so far. Can't really tell, to be honest. Ignore that. You saw nothing. That's kind of ruined my day a little bit, I'll be honest. Now, don't cock up the gears, and I might be on for a good in it. Nice. And the final corner of the qualifying season. There it is. Bollard under my car. 22.3. What did I do for Q2? I don't remember. Is that better?
Goodbye for now then.
Yeah, did I do a
really just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
I could have actually done that, you know. I didn't realise it would be that close. Half a temp between the top 4. I got that P5, but no. Nah. I should have got that, you know. I mean, a 10th does, it sounds like a lot, but turn 9, the big wide one, and 11, and the penultimate corner, I'll still take a top, you know, a 10th off pole around this track. I will absolutely take. If we could continue that, basically right now, we just want to finish ahead of Oscar Piastri and Lewis Hamilton. If we could do that, then I'm a happy boy. I mean, as we can see, oh no, okay, no. Beat both McLarens. That is the target. Right, Illmatic? So here we go then. The final race of Lamborghini. Need to burp season 1. It's been a fantastic first year. We had a really bad run of form in the mid-season point. And, you know, a couple real big stinkers. Actually, you know, in hindsight, obviously hindsight's a dirty bastard. If I scored 20 points between those 3 race weekends, which, you know, Netherlands, Monza, Azerbaijan, they're 3 strong tracks, I should have. I might have been in with a chance at the title, but here we are. Sorry to interrupt your flow, but I had left the stream for a while. Where did you end up? I got second in Qatar. It was pretty good. I'm getting an issue with saving. It always says save failed. I don't think I get that issue,
so
no.
Here we are, ready to go racing for one final time this year. And
okie dokie then. Is there going to be any grid penalties on the final race? That would be really funny. Anything? Oh, there actually is one as well. It's Is it Oscar? Oh my, it's Oscar Piastri. Right, now, I need to beat Lando Norris by 10 points. If I do that, I will finish 3rd in the Drivers' Championship. You right, Finley? Definitely said that wrong. Sorry. Strategy is as I predict. I still think a 1-stop is doable, you know. Like, if you do 11 and then that, I think that's doable. But, you know, I'll stick to what they want. And if I can extend, like if I do this, for example, get the double undercut. If I can extend, then I will. But probably not. And here we go then. Oh, hang on. Very important. Lower the downforce again. That would have been really bad if I just forgot. And also the transmission. Why not I just do this instead? There you go. Much easier. And then I want 26-26. Right, we're off. I said it right, decent. No one likes Max. I do. Considering, you know, that.
Every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead.
3rd favourite driver behind Jenson Button and Checo Perez. So Oscar is in P10. So I need to finish ahead of him. If I finish ahead of him, I'm guaranteed P4 at least. If I finish ahead of Lando, or 10 points behind, so if he wins, obviously I have to finish 3rd, I will get P3 in the drivers. So, we know what's at stake. I'm guaranteed top 5. Finish ahead of Oscar, P4. Don't get outscored by 10 by Norris, P3. Let's have a race! I want a good race. The car has been absolutely sensational in these final few races. 2nd, 1st, 1st, 2nd. What am I going to get in Abu Dhabi? Let's have a look then. Who in their right mind tries a 3-stop? That's what I'm saying. Aha, Max didn't win. Oh no, I'll be honest, mate. I might like Max, but I did actually want Lando to win. Like, completely 100% backed Lando. So, aha to all the people that want Max to win. But yeah, I was full Lando. But here we go, the final race of the season. What's the start saying? And we're off. Oh, but, like, nothing. Can I just not lose a place on the opening lap? I'll take it if I don't lose any places. Fight with Alonso? Okay, that'll do. We haven't lost any places. We're chilling. Obviously, it is quite difficult to make a move around turn 1. It's so tiny. Around turn... whatever number it is, I don't know, to be honest. Oh, shit. Alright! George Russell going for a move on now world champion Charles Leclerc. Could be a bit of afters for me. Russell goes wide. Slip up the inside maybe. Ah, it's good defending. I don't think he meant to either. Gotta be careful of Alonso here. Russell's trying it again, the mad bastard. Now what's good about Abu Dhabi is that you can save a lot of overtake through sector 3. So, that's what I'll be doing. Lando Norris is already cleared, which means I will need to finish 3rd. And I spot something blockbuster coming up. Up the inside of Charles Leclerc! Go on then! Nice, excellent move! Past the new world champion. Which still sounds dumb to say, because obviously in real life he couldn't even get top 3 or 4. You're right, Agatsuma. The most annoying thing is a really big curb. I agree, that thing's annoying. Oh. Just what DRS, please, George. That'll do me. Come on. You're right, user. Very creative name. Ugh. Don't have much overtake to play with, which is annoying. Don't need it. Who needs overtake anyway? Me, to be fair. Well, Russell getting a bit of oversteer. Could there be a bit of an outside chance? I'd be very surprised. No. There was for a brief couple of seconds, but not in the end. Alright, Chord. Definitely said that wrong. Ugh. Oh, it's a sector 2, though. Not bad. Lando, can you, like, speed up, please? Like, a little bit. A diddy bit. Tiny bit. Come on. You like Max? I like every driver. You reckon Williams will have a good season next year? I mean, Carlos extracted everything out of a car this year. Well, not the first half. The first half, he was shocking, but after Baku, absolutely. But I'd be watching the F1 awards. I didn't even know it was on. I don't really care, to be honest. I mean, what award is there? We know the world champion, and I'm not really interested in other motorsports, so there you go, I guess. And Russell, come back. Why are you so good around turn 1? It's annoying. I like Hamilton. Yeah. I said, apart from Mazepin, I like every driver. If they do well, I'll be like, oh, well done, mate. It's good stuff. All right, Jim Bob. Hello, mate. Which game is it? F1 25? You smashed it. It is indeed. Alright, to be fair, P3 is all I need right now to get P3 in the drivers. So, I'm doing a Lando Norris at the minute. I just need to finish 3rd. I just need overtake, like, please. Give me strength. I need consistency, I need speed, I need Charles Leclerc to... Oscar Piastri's 5th already! He started 10th! I need to finish ahead of him as well. I need to finish 3rd ahead of Piastri. Oh, Nelly Nula. I don't like the new system replacing DRS. I agree, but I am glad DRS is going, because it's just so bad. Although whatever replaces it probably won't be any better, to be fair. I don't know, I literally know nothing about the 2026 regulations, I'll be honest. I've not looked into it at all. What position mine the constructors? We're P5, and that's, like, confirmed. We can't go high, we can't go low. I say we, it's me. It's a bit like Max Verstappen, really. Like, my teammate's got 0 points, I've got 200, so... Looks very good. I've got to try this one. You should. It's nice. It's a shame it costs so much, considering it's the same game as, like, F1 2023, but, yeah, it's good. Oh, now Oscar's got past Leclerc as well. Oh, this is going so wrong. Oscar really badly wants the P3. Actually, he can finish... No, he can't finish 1 place there. If he finishes 3rd and I get 4th, he'll be ahead of me by 1. So I actually can't. I was going to say, if he finishes... No, but then Lando... Yeah, no. It has to say, like... Oh, jeez Louise. I still don't know what to do about the strategy, whether I want a 1-stop or 2-stop. I'm thinking about the 1-stop currently. But considering how much Oscar's pushing, I'm going to assume he's also 2-stopping, so I might just do that.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Actually though, but if I don't know what to do. If I stay like this, he's going to get past me. I'm 1-stopping. I'm doing it. You get your steering wheel soon? Can you give me some tips? Play the game a lot, to be honest. I don't really do anything. I drive almost subconsciously, to be fair, because I've played it so much. So unfortunately, I can't really. Just try and be smooth, I guess. Oh, well, bye, Oscar Piastri. That's unlucky. Is this peak driving? I'm driving all right, but I am pretty average in terms of overall, so wouldn't call it peak now. What's the lap time saying? 29, 27. So if I want to make... Oh, ignore that. If I want to make the one-stop work, I have got to go until probably lap 12. So double this. Yeah, we can do that. Over a full race, I think the two-stop is quicker. But in a half-length race, I feel like the one-stop could work. This on Nintendo, I have no idea, to be honest. I don't own any Nintendo stuff, so I couldn't tell you. I assume it is. I mean, it's on like Xbox, PlayStation, PC, so probably, but I have no idea. Might even go full differential at 20, so that I do actually get these tyres to the end. Although, to be fair, lowering the diff, it seems to help a little bit with tyre wear, but nothing outrageous.
Okay, and that's a red flag.
Oh, that's exactly what I needed. Yes. Okay, this is going to be very difficult to get my hard stint to the end. But, and there is a but, if I manage it, because they're going to go, yeah, they're going to do medium hard.
Right, if we play this right, we can get a nice advantage here. Let's have a think about how we handle the rest of this race.
This. I might do hard soft, you know. Although I do want to get the hards to the end. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen. So we might have to bin off what I just said. Bin off the entire thing I just said. The whole thing. Like, the entire thing. And just go back. But the thing is, if I just do a normal straight, if I just do this, Oscar will finish ahead of me, and I'll lose P3 in the championship. So, what does one do in this situation? I feel like I'm buggered, regardless of what I pick. I'll just do this, see how long they can go. If it's really, really bad, I'll just have to pit for softs at the end. Is my team? My team is Victor Martins. What happened? I don't know. It was just sort of a red flag, to be honest. Is it called F1 Manager Career? No, that's a different game. This is F1 25. 114 viewers. Ugh.
Hiya.
Hello, 114 people. Right. Race start number 2. And we're off. That was a bit better than my first one, although it doesn't matter. I'm still going to end up, potentially, behind Charles Leclerc. Not going to let it happen. Get up the inside of him, and we're off to see the Wizard, the Wonderful Wizard of Oz. That's my name. Now, honestly, I'm not too bothered about pace at this stage because, well, I am going to somehow try and get these tyres until the very end of the race. So, yeah, that's it, really. Yeah, you can go, Charlie, honestly. You're not even in my fight either. You're going hard. Oh, that's a good strategy, you know, the soft... Ugh. Well, that's what I'm doing. It's just the opposite. I'm trying to go hard until the end, but if not, I'll just put some softs on at the very, very end. So, basically the same. Ugh. Hold in. Oh. I need to remember I'm in a slower car with, wait, 2 compound harder tyre. I need to somehow clear Alonso, though. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. I don't know. I just don't know these things, you know. Got a ball iron on my car again.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled
Am I colourblind or Piastri's car red? No, you're not colourblind. It is red. It's I've modded liveries for every team, so they're all like slightly different. Now, Alonso, can you bugger off? Honestly. Gonna have to use all my overtake trying to defend. Probably don't even have the straight line speed to defend. Leclerc's got no DRS. There could be an opportunity on the second straight. Maybe. He's had a bit of wheel spin. There is a chance, you know. This would be nice. Coming in. Come on in. Get him. Alright, nice move. I've actually managed to gain a place. I don't know how I've done it, but there you go. Tyre wear is looking alright. It's not... Actually, no, it's pretty bad. Got a runny nose. Help! Lap time is a 25. Ugh. That is rapid. I like it. Definitely subbing. Oh, thanks, mate. I think Ferrari is a shitbox. Not in this game. This game is the best. My W streamer. That's very kind. I tried my best. Like I said, I'm not too bothered about position right now. I'm bothered about just pace and getting my tyre to the end. It's a massive gamble strategy, this. Like, massive. Because my tyres might not make it, and this is all just wasted effort. See if we can do a Checo Perez 2021. Seems kind of likely. And obviously the DRS is just giving me extra pace as well, which is nice. I think I'll pit lap 23 for soft tyres. Go! In which year are you? 2025, mate. Are those guidelines on track mandatory or are they optional? I don't think you would need them. No, well, of course I need them, mate. If I turn them off, how am I meant to know where to brake or where am I going? And yeah, they are mandatory. You can turn it off, I just choose not to. I am learning. It's just... yeah. Feels like it's not even confident, it's just comfortability. Like, if I have them off, I'm so inconsistent and just, well, I'm about a second slower than normal. So, just for the comfortability, I just leave them on. And people massively start on me. Am I training to race to McDonald's? Well, considering there's a McDonald's in a 2-minute walk, not really, mate, no. I got me local. All good. Alonso, behave. Ban? Why would I ban them for saying that? That's such a, like, very unbelievably weak insult. That's not ban-worthy in the slightest. Not gonna ban someone because they give me a fat joke, right, please. I get like 50 a day. You have to say a thing a lot worse than that. Anything that insults me, just, I don't care, just leave it. It's when you start meddling, obviously, you know, the usual stuff that you know you don't say. You know?
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of it.
Thank you for the, you know, encouragement, Mark. That's good. Oh, in fact, I'm skidding everywhere like a twat. Feel crazy good? Thank you. I mean, I've played the game a lot, so I'm going to be decent, I suppose. But, you know, for a person that has no real, like... I'm not, like, obviously, if I wanted to be quick, I'd turn the assists off. And I'd, like, focus more on my driving. For someone that doesn't do any of that, I think I'm pretty decent. I've been killed. Thought I could break out of them. Didn't. I'm lucky. I have to use them hard to hit them. Perfect. I can do Monza, Austria, and Qatar, but it takes like 10 hours to learn each track. So obviously that's 270 hours for every track. That's almost more than I have in the game. So it's obviously a lot of work. you know, every now and again, if I've got a couple of hours spare, I'll hop on, you know, do a couple of laps. I do want to turn it off eventually, but it's going to take a very, very, very long time. I also realised we are holding up pretty much everyone else right now. Well, ABS on or off, it's on. That ain't coming off. Racing line, sure. ABS, nah. I can't do that. Still makes you comfortable. That's what I've always done, and that's what I'll continue to do. You know, no matter how many death threats I get for using the racing line or assists in general, or how many hateful comments, I will just still use it. There you go. You're right, AR12. Why are people saying you're fat? I'm not. Well, I'm obese class 2, so I am. I appreciate the sentiment, but, you know, you don't need to, you know, hide the fact. You know, I've lost nearly 2 stone in just over a month, so we're cooking. Speaking of cooking, he's cooking. Charles Leclerc goes through, almost kills me in the process. I'm going to fight it like Hamilton and Russell in 2024. Go on then, go on then. I'm still fighting this because I feel like it, whereas I'm a bit bored. Good racing, that. Well done, Leclerc. Racing in Formula 1? What? Outrageous. Did I just see someone pitting? I don't think so. Lando Norris won the World Championship. What do I think? I'm very happy. He was my preferred pick, so I'm well happy. No, ignore that. I somehow managed to catch a slide without looking. There you go. Do I have a VR? No, that costs way too much money. Would be cool, but I don't think I'd use it very often. Right, Alonso's like buggered off. So Leclerc, if you want to go past me, that's perfectly fine. Tyre wear is currently approaching the 30s, and we've got a while to go. So I don't know if he's going to make it. I mean, I've got to do... I don't know. Big loss, well done. Cheers, mate. We're trying. It's a shame about the flabby skin I'm going to have, but there you go. You can always get surgery for it. This is unrealistic. I'll never see a Ferrari that high. Well, mate, Leclerc's the world champion. So, they're even higher than this usually. Why are you so slow? Like, you're unbelievably slow. Come on, shut up, that's why. Alright, so Leclerc pits, he's got one, well yeah, that's his pit stop's done. So I'm going to have like a 20-second gap to him. Now the issue is that when Oscar pits, he's only going to be about 14 seconds behind me. On brand new softs, I'm on aging hard, so he's going to catch me. I'm just going to stick to what I'm doing. Is that V10 engine? It is, mate, yes. Well heard. My hardest way is getting the strategy. Yeah, that's considerably my biggest struggle as well. I cannot do it. But I thought I'll try and go hard until the end. But the front runners, I need to finish ahead. I need to finish ahead of Oscar, and within 10 points of Lando, if I want to get P3 in the drivers. At the moment, I'm getting P4. And it is a V10. It is. And it is indeed a mod. You also get a V8 and a V12, and also engines from previous F1 games. It's good stuff. I don't know, maybe I'm not fighting all the time. I've got a bit of clean air. Maybe the pace will improve a little bit, but it doesn't look like it is. But the difficulty is 110. Welcome. I don't know what Piastri had for breakfast, but he is on one. He started 10th with an engine penalty, and now he's first. He is cooking. The cheapest for Sim is like 200. That's still way too much for me. I can't just go chucking around 200 quid. I mean, yes, I have a job, but that's just enough to, like, get by, you know what I mean? Why don't you join F1? Oh, I don't know, it's a good question, mate. You know, why don't I join F1 and be alongside Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton, and Lando Norris, way? Why not? Where did Leclerc go? Leclerc pitted, so he's now last. And Hamilton's in a Ferrari, which in this career mode is the best car. So that's why he's that high up. For some reason, F125 really like to glaze Ferrari and make them, like, the best team. For some reason. Still lapping in the 28s, which, you know, ain't bad at all. It's just everyone else is going to start doing 25s, and then that's when I'm dead. Wish you have a happy Christmas, you too, mate. Thanks for saying that. Hope you will have a good Christmas, to be fair. I feel like I don't say that enough, but yeah. Hope no one gets cold. That'd be bad. Legendary moment to Seb Vettel, I'm going home. Oh, yeah. I do remember that, yeah. Well, I didn't watch it, obviously. I was like, didn't know what F1 was, but I've seen that since. Yeah, that's good. How was your day? It was alright. I don't really get up to much, to be honest. I'm either, yeah, just sort of chilling, you know? I did have a lot of tech problems trying to set up this stream, though, so that was a bit annoying, but overall, 6 out of 10. Hope your day was better. Grabbing a beer for this? Do it. Well, responsibly, of course, as we know. So what steering wheel do I use? I've got a Thrustmaster open wheel add-on. I currently have the box for it. Using to propel my Christmas tree higher, so there you go. So Piastri's 10 seconds up the road, and he's still got a pit stop to make.
Okay, Victor's in the pits, he's coming in for his stop now.
Why do I care? I don't care. Alright, see you later, Shadow. You shut up now? That's a bit mean, isn't it? My stream. You just shut up. Go play the game yourself. Or mute the stream. You can do that as well. Just got back. What's the status on the championship? Well, Leclerc's already won it, so I'm not getting him. Verstappen's already second, so the best I can get is third. To get third, I need to finish ahead of Piastri and, well, within 10 points of Norris. I am doing one of those things, so I'm currently on track for a 4th. Oscar's now made his pit stop, but honestly, he's going to be so quick, I got no chance. Because I'm one stop, well, I'm going to try and go to the end on these tyres. Tyres are currently now getting to the 50s. Alright, everyone's now pitted, and Sonoda's... Surely Sonoda hasn't pitted, right? Right, so Russell's already 12 seconds back. I've got no chance. I was hoping they'd get stuck in traffic, but they just sort of happened, to be fair. I'm from Malaysia. Great track, Sepang. Unreal. Sometimes I get on F1 2016 just to drive it. It's very good. Nice flag, too. Can I do a multiplayer online career mode? Not a career mode, no. You can do a 2-player one, so you and a mate. I'm starting to feel like this one stop isn't going to work. Well, I'll go to lap 24. Or 23, rather. I'll put on the soft tyres and we'll just blitz it and see what we can do. Unless I feel like I'm going to be lower than, like, P5, I won't bother. It was a good idea. Unfortunately, the red flag just came out a bit too early, you know? If it came out sort of lap 10, this would have been a lot more doable. I'm lucky. Oh, you don't say, do ya? Oh, Captain Obvious here. It's like that, you know, what was it, Turkey 2020? When Leclerc was leading, he went, at this pace, what are we looking for in terms of position? And his engineer went, if we can keep Bottas behind P1. No way! I've been on these tyres 5 laps longer than you're meant to. Of course I'm going to feel the effects of tyre wear, you twat. I'm one of the smoothest drivers I've ever seen. I mean, I do like the Jensen Button style of smooth driving. Very mashy on the pedals. So, yeah. You're better than me at this game. Well, there you go then. I'll take it. I mean, I'm not, you know, I don't need to flex, but I'm top 1% at Saudi Arabia's arms roll. Ugh. I don't really get that, to be honest. I very rarely, I don't think I've ever played time trial before. And yet I did Saudi Arabia for maybe 5 minutes and I got top 1%. It's a bit odd. Well, they're only 3 seconds a lap quicker. It's not that bad. I might just pit this lap, you know, because Oscar's going to be right up my arse and causing me to lose time. Go on to the mediums, see if we can maybe get Hamilton. Hopefully, that'd be nice. Best F1 game? I think this is a good one. I love F1 25, to be honest. I'm glad we've got this game for 2026 and not F1 24, because that would have been bad. Nice laps? Thanks, Mark. I'm trying. It's about to go all to pot, but I'm trying. Well, the strategy was actually a good idea. It's a bit like Oscar Piastri in real life, you know. Leave him out on the hards, hope for a safety car. Unfortunately, the safety car just sort of didn't turn up. So, there was a red flag. It was just way too early for me. And now as Oscar, I could hold him up a little bit, do a little Perez in Abu Dhabi 21 type shit, but not for any real purpose.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
And there we go. The final pit stop of the season. Is it going to be a good one? And then we're going to have a few laps to absolutely blitz it and hopefully get into a top 6 and maybe finish 4th in the drivers. Hope you have a good rest of your day, you too, Cookie. Piastri for World Drivers' Championship. I think if the car's good, I think Lando will still have him. Lando's just way too consistent. I'm definitely not getting softs until the end. They'd be dead. Me and the softs are like a really abusive... I shouldn't say that. I really don't get on me and the softs. It's really bad. I'm behind the Mercedes? Oh, jeez Louise. Oh, no, I'm just ahead. That's unlucky. I don't want it to be behind them for the DRS and all that. Alright, go on in Antonelli. Right, we're P7. So this is where, you know, we can see where we get up to. I think we could maybe get Leclerc, but I don't know. Come on, Kimmy. Great guy, fantastic driver. I want to overtake you now, pretty please. Now, my Sector 3 should be, like, insanely stronger. So, hopefully I can clear him. 125.2. Let's see what I can do to that. Obviously not this lap. Fastest Sector 3 though.
Go.
How do I do the sound? It's a mod that you get on overtake.gg. Of course, it's PC only, as all mods are. For some reason, on F122, I don't have to press the button, and it does it by itself, and it has the camera like a real race. What button are we referring to? Why does Kimmy call it nothing like a Mercedes? Because I put a livery mod on it. It's just Mercedes, but it's white rather than black, pretty much. And then Ferrari's got like a vintage livery from 2019. McLaren's red. Racing Bulls is Aston Martin. No, Aston Martin, Maserati, that's the one. Can I get Hamilton here? I might be able to go for it. Oh, I'm going for it, don't care. That felt a bit dodgy. Oh well. Go on now, you sound like Wayne Mardle for some reason. 4 seconds behind Charlie. If I can get him, I'll take it, honestly, for a final race of the season. 25.2 was Oscar's best lap. I'll put in a 24.7. It's amazing what new tyres can do. Genuinely.
Oh, a bit wide.
Go away, Hamilton. No specific feature that you want on the F1 game? Not really. Well, there ain't going to be a 2026 game. It's going to be a DLC for this game, so 27 is the next actual game. And nothing, really. Just kind of, like, more realism. So when there's a red flag, you actually drive back to the pits, rather than just a cutscene, or it just fades to black, and when you're on the podium, you get to play a national anthem, and just little ditty details like that will add just a lot more to the game in general. I mean, let's be honest, apart from adding random shitty game modes like that survival, there's nothing to really do in terms of new content. If they could just do that, just a touch more, like, additions and realism, like, just do loads of little ones, and overall, that'll have quite a big impact, you know? Well, I'm catching Leclerc, but somehow Hamilton's staying with me. I've got to respect it. It's just that turn 1 and 2. They always gain 3 tenths on me. It's really annoying. Do I stream other games? I don't know. I am 100% Formula 1. Difficulty 110.
Whee!
Charlie is 2 seconds up the road. We're running out of time though, and I'm not really catching him. It's only really Sector 3. And of course, Hamilton's proving to still be a bit of an issue. That's nice. Another half a second gain. Coming in. 1.2. Uh-oh. Oh, so close to DRS. I should have it next lap, though. That's what's annoying. I have to use all my overtake down Sector 1. But by the time Sector 2 comes, I've got nothing. It's annoying. I don't think you use 110. Well, that's fine, mate. Because I don't care what you think. Nice. Can I ask why you may think that? Bit of an, you know, it's quite a wild accusation. Mind showing us? Well, I can't really do that in the game, as you can see. There ain't, you know, a difficulty setting. I'll show you after the race. If you could be bothered waiting that long, you probably don't. It also is pretty weird to lie about your difficulty, as if that's some sort of validation.
Whatever, though.
I mean, I'd argue I'm not even good enough for 110, but they keep making the AI worse every year, so that ain't really my problem.
Don't worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Really, Mark? I thought these were getting off a little bit, to be honest. You're telling me I can use more pace? Sure. Uh-oh. Please, I just want DRS. Ugh. Sluggish theory. Alright, come on, this is it. Is the V10 mod free? It is indeed, mate, yeah? Just gotta get the exit. There it is. This is for P4 in the drivers. Here we go. Oh, Charlie, 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 you've been done. And we're through. We take P4 in the race. That's also going to be good enough for P4 in the drivers. We were on for P3, but unfortunately, Oscar Piastri decided to turn into a prime Ayrton Senna, go from P10 to P1, and is now leading by about 10 seconds. Unfortunately, there's not much you can do about that. He is just him. I was asking because my brother said he was driving on 90, but he was on 70. Oh, okay. So, you're just asking if I might be, like, too low. No, I can guarantee you it's on 110. I'd like to see classic cars back in a better damage model. I don't know if this is kind of like a hot take, but I don't give any interest into the damage model, because like, apart from broken front wings and things, I mean, what do you really, I mean, I'm not clued up about it, so I don't know, but what you really, what you want as a good damage model? Classic cars would be nice, but I feel like no one uses them. Like, they'll use them every now and again, but overall, they're a bit pointless to me. But of course, it's more stuff added. Same with classic tracks or just tracks. Give us like Istanbul and Portimao back, and even Paul Ricard and Hockenheim and Sepang and Mugello and all them ones. That'd be nice. And look at that, Hamilton's having a go at his teammate. Wow, Leclerc must be really struggling. How'd I get the mod? Well, I went on overtake.gg, which is where you download all the mods. I downloaded it, just sort of searched it up. V10, and then honestly it's very complicated to explain, but there are YouTube videos on how to install mods on F1, so you could just, yeah, if you don't mind watching one of them, because I'd explain it so long and badly it wouldn't make any sense. We now go around the final corner to begin the final lap of Season 1. What season? Full of ups and downs, you know. Started off the first like 9 races with an unbelievable run of form. Top 6s everywhere you look. And then dropped a massive dog poo in between Netherlands, Monza and Baku. Got 19th, 14th and 19th. And then we got an upgrade package in Singapore. And well, the results speak for themselves. P5 at Singapore on a dodgy strategy. Had the pace for P3. P2 at Mexico. P1 at Brazil, P1 at Vegas. Hang on a minute, it ain't even over yet. Lewis Hamilton's going for a little cheeky manoeuvre. What is this, Lewis? This is not good. I've not got much overtake left. Uh-oh. But I'm going to get done here. On the final lap, Hamilton's going to do me in. I'm going to have to dive bomb him. Oh, wheel-to-wheel round turn 9. You don't like to see this. Go on, then. Okay, we got him. That was close. That was Rummy of 2021 then. And then, yeah, P1 at Vegas. And then we got P2 at Qatar today. And then also a P4 at Abu Dhabi. Oscar Piastri, probably the driver of the season, wins the Grand Prix and takes third in the drivers. George Russell finishes second. Lando Norris third. And it's Jenson Button who is going to finish fourth. Let's kick the arse out a little bit. That failed. We take P4 and P4 in the Drivers' Championship.
Really great effort
there it is.
from you. The whole team is really proud of you.
What seems my favourite in 26? Well, Cadillac. My two favourite drivers are driving for them. I want to become a graphic designer. Do I use Photoshop? I mean, Photoshop is the primary source of my income. So, yes. How long does one race take? Just the race, probably 45 minutes if there's no incidents like rain or red flags. Including everything. I mean, Qatar took me nearly 2 hours, so... Red Bull or Mercedes? Oh, Red Bull all day. I'm from Turkey, Istanbul. Yeah. No, Istanbul is a great... I've never driven at it because no F1 game has had it, but what a track it looks to be. What do I think about Red Bull favouring Max? I think they should. Why wouldn't you? Top 5 driver of all time. You're going to prioritise him. I think they should put more effort into the second driver so they actually have a second driver and a chance at the constructors, but you're going to. Did I sign Hulkenberg? I don't know, to be honest. He keeps denying it for some reason. All right, Dylan. 21 Max and Lewis Skyfall music. Yeah, that was emotional times. I mean, I want nothing more than Max to win that championship. It was my first season watching, and it was a great day when he won. Obviously, you know, in hindsight, it was a bit tomfoolery from the FIA, but overall, yeah, really good. So I use mods, of course, mate. I use loads of mods. I've got engine, Lamborghini, the whole like livery and badges of mod. I've got livery changes for every team. The track is my favourite, easily Spa. I love Spa. Although, to be fair, any street tracks up there. So Baku, Singapore, Monaco, Albert Park, Vegas, Jeddah, Brazil, here. I love every track apart from China and Hungary. Is it hard to become a graphic designer? Well, it's like anything. You know, you put time into it, you get to a certain level, and you get opportunities. I started doing graphic design accidentally in 2019, doing some random shit for my friends, and it just sort of became a thing I was interested in, got better at it, learned stuff, and then now it's... I wouldn't call it my... it's like a part-time job, and then, you know, if in the next sort of year, this doesn't work out, which obviously is a very realistic thing, it probably won't, then I'll pursue graphic design as like a big proper... Because obviously graphic design could earn. So yeah, I'll do that. Why are the McLaren drivers dressed in red? Because I modded them to be red. So, the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix has come to an end. Like I said, Oscar Piastri, driver of the season. Whoa, unbelievable. We did get the fastest lap though, so that's nice. It doesn't mean anything, but there you go. I'll take a P4. It's where I started. Considering I was on a dodgy strategy, I like it. The driver standings look like this. Charles Leclerc wins by 32 points over Oscar Piastri, who actually takes second over Max because he got first. Max scored 1. I did not even think of that as a possibility. Oscar takes second, Max gets third, we get fourth by 11 points over Lando, George in fifth, Hamilton sixth. Now, who takes the constructors? And the survey says... It's Ferrari! By 14 points, Ferrari do what they couldn't in 24, and they win the constructors by 14 points. So they get the drivers and the constructors. Ugh. Have I ever visited Turkey? No. I've only ever been to Switzerland, so there you go. For those wondering, these are the livery mods I've got, so... Fuck off. McLaren are in red, So it's just their car, but red. Ferrari are their 2019 version, so it looks better. Mercedes are in white, because I thought, yeah, whatever. We're Lamborghini. Aston Martin are whatever this is, I don't know. It says Repsol on the side, so I don't know, on the rear ring, and I don't know what it is. Williams are Jaguar, because that's cool. Sauber are Audi, of course they're Audi next year. Red Bull are just a brighter blue and also partnered with Ford. Who else is there? Alpine are Benetton, and like a mixture of Alpine with the BWT. Haas are DHL because I thought so. And Racing Bulls are Maserati because it looks cool. So there you go. All of the mods are on overtake.gg. Well then, that is the 2025 Lamborghini season done and dusted. And what a season it proved to be. And what a fight back in the drivers, by the way. We were like 8th and finished 4th. And up until Vegas, we were in contention for the title. If I had this car throughout the whole season, I reckon we might have won the championship. So that's looking good for next year. However, next year might go a bit wrong for us for one real purpose, really. And that is there's a regulation change in both the chassis and the powertrain. We aren't going to get anywhere near to adapting all of these bits in time. So, yeah. Why does it cost so much to adapt? Oh, no. That's a lot of money. How does our car end? Still P5, not bad. But I like how Ferrari are P4 in the R&D. Look how far ahead Mercedes and McLaren are. Oh my goodness. They're furthering the gap from us to Alpine nearly. Jeez Louise. Actually, the difficulty. I think I can do that now, can I? I can. There you go. 110. Alright. Activities. I don't know what any of this means. I'm just going to do it because why not? Messages. I don't care about rivalries, I'll be honest. Sure. Alright, Alex. I mean, I've been on 110 for like 2 years. You just sort of play the game enough, you naturally just kind of get decent. There you go. Secondary sponsor, I like it. Don't know what it means, but I like it. I might as well set everything up for next... Oh, yay! Nico! Welcome, Nico! What a guy! Nico Hulkenberg joins the team for next season. Go on! Lovely stuff. Right. No, wrong one. I've got 900k, so we can now start adapting this piece as well. Sick. Can I cancel this? Yeah, cancel that. And start adapting this instead. Yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, component management. Once again, you managed to muddy your engine. I don't know how, but there you go. Improvements. I don't want to get any yet. I want to start adapting bits first. I have to go, mate. I hope you have a good, great day and night. You too, Jim Bob. Thanks for stopping by.
Sorry to disturb. Need you for a moment.
I don't care. No. What PC have I got? Oh, it's a custom build, so it's just sort of random bits put together. I can't tell you what I've got because I don't know. But I could maybe write it all down for, like, my next stream, maybe. So, there's that. What am I doing? I don't know. Finish season, I suppose. We've now got Hulkenberg as a driver. Victor Martins is just sort of... Can I sign him as a reserve? Is that a thing? I don't know. Well, we'll finish the season. Why not? Get to see our nice statistics. We get to see Hulkenberg's as well. And hopefully, can... 91 million under budget. Nice. 3 wins, 2 pole positions, 195 points. What? I got more than 195. I got over 200. What do you mean? What? Eh? I was on 198. What do you mean 190? I get deducted points for some reason. Eh? Alright, well, we're going to pick the calendar. Now, this is the exciting bit, because now we get reverse tracks. I'm honestly considering doing a 24 race season, cutting out Spain, probably Monaco, put in those, and Hungary, put in Netherlands. Because I like that. Yes, 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 no, yes, 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 yes. I like what, no, I can't do China. We'll do 16. No! Alright. We need to pick a calendar. Here we go. Right. Melbourne. Japan. Jeddah. Austria reverse. Spa. Netherlands reverse. Monza, Baku, Singapore, Texas, Mexico, Brazil. Basically just the entire rest of this. Plus one more. What should we go for? Do Monaco? I'm not doing Monaco because it's not fair. The AI are so shockingly bad around Monaco. I will guarantee a win no matter what I do. So just for competitive integrity, I can't, unfortunately. Even though it's one of my favourite tracks, it's just sad. I won in the worst car with an extra pit stop and a 10-second penalty. Because they just, yeah, the AI stink it up. I'm honestly thinking Imola. I think I'll do Imola. See, I kind of want, wait, if I do Austria, then it'll be, yeah. No, I'll do Austria normal. Silverstone, okay, no, I'll do Silverstone. But the thing is, I'm really bad. I'll do Silverstone. I'm really shit around Silverstone. It's usually not fun, but I'll do it anyway. I was thinking, if I do Austria reverse, then I can do, like, that for the first episode, and then Jeddah, and then Austria, and then I won't have to do Austria twice in one stream. But we'll do Britain. So, the calendar will be Melbourne, Japan, Jeddah, because it's my favourite, so there you go. Austria reverse, Silverstone, Spa, Netherlands reverse, Monza, Baku, Singapore, Texas, Mexico, Brazil, Vegas, Qatar, and Abu Dhabi. If bad should play more... No, I'm bad compared to the AI. I'm pretty good in general. Anyway, begin. Engine supplier, why is that red? I get to pick a new one. Okay. Well, I'm just going to pick the best one then, no? Alright. There are two drivers, so we are now going to have 33 mil. Start us off. Good stuff. Well, that's it. Okay, that's it. Fair enough. Weekly modifier. What do you mean modifier? I don't know. Alright, development. Let's start spending money. Here we go. You. Oh, this is great. We're going to have some really nice upgrades to start us off. Oh, this is great. It's cost a lot of money. Right, now I suppose I might just only upgrade my, this, because the personnel, I don't really see the point. Like, I don't need that. No, I don't need that. Or that. That's pretty good, to be fair. Yeah, I'll do that one. Now... That's not bad, but it's 2 mil. Nah, I don't need any of them. Alright, give me 2 of these. Oh, we've got quite a lot. I just want development expansions, to be honest. So, that one. And then... development expansion... Aero, I guess. There we go. Nice! Do I have to watch another grid reveal? Or can I just skip it? Because it's the same... Actually, do we have any driver changes?
Ready for development because
I'm pretty sure Max Verstappen retired, so that's something interesting. Oh, actually, I could just do this, can I? Actually, I want to see my season results, though, because, like, yeah. Yeah, I got 210. The game's just lied to me. The game said I got 195. I knew I got more than that. I got 210, 3 off Max Verstappen. That's annoying. If I got third in that race rather than fourth, I would have got, yeah, third. Oh, that's annoying. Anyway. So, do we have any driver changes? We have... Well, Max Verstappen retired, I'm pretty sure. So, where is he? Oh. That's a bold move by Red Bull. Jeez Louise, alright, so we've got him. Ayrton Senna joins the grid. We've signed Hulkenberg. Well, that's quite interesting. So... Oh no, Jack Doom was already here, wasn't he? So, Verstappen retired. Senna has gone to Red Bull. Sure. We've signed Hulkenberg and Sauber have signed Colapinto. So 2 rookies for Sauber. Good stuff. Now I'm going to imagine, excuse me, we aren't looking too good in the R&D. Oh, actually pretty good to be fair. Alright, we're 3rd quickest. I just thought considering we didn't really adapt any of our bits, we were going to be quite poor, but we're actually doing pretty good.
There's a sponsor looking to work with us.
Okay, so do I get them then? What do you mean research delayed? Grow up. Ugh.
Hey, Chief. We've got
Right.
multiple parts out of research.
I know! Shut up! Okie dokie. Let's get 2 more facility improvements then. Like, just get all of them at this point. Research expansion, and then development expansion. Powertrain, I guess. Yeah. Nice. Assign upgrades. I want all of them, please. We're now moving up. Good stuff. Develop even more bits. This is looking really good. I think it's a promising season, you know. Maybe by... Wait, hang on. Can I look at the timeline of these upgrades? You can see it here, right? I might get 3 upgrades.
Hey.
Oh, that's research. Okay.
If you've got some
Hey, shut up!
invest in the corporate facility. We can always use more resource, and we can be helpful in hitting your goals. Cheers.
Go on then.
Unfortunately, it
No,
looks like a path
it's
we were
one of
developing
those.
has
We got
failed.
1 upgrade at
I'm
least,
sorry
but
to say we will need to revisit the development.
we got the
area
important
and
one, I
redevelop it.
suppose.
Sorry, Chief.
Right. Halo. That thing. Oh, there's so many upgrades. This is great. You. Powertrain. Did I get 2nd in the standings? No, I got 4th, unfortunately. Oscar Piastri done a prime Michael Schumacher. Went from 10th to 1st and won. And I finished 4th, 3 points behind Max. So, not bad. Well, we are absolutely cooking for this first race. I don't know when that first race will be,
We've got
but
a decent amount of cash kicking around.
cooking.
Don't forget to put it to use on some facility improvements.
And I've got more
It's been a
of...
while, and it's
Oh, there's
always
just
good to
so
keep the
much.
place
This
up
is
to date.
great. That is very bad. Well, not really. It's pretty good, actually, but sure. Okay. Yeah, so we go into Melbourne with the 3rd quickest car. McLaren are obviously, like, they're gone. We have the same gap to McLaren than we do to Haas. So they're miles ahead. But you never know what can happen. We have a lot of more upgrades in the pipeline. We've got 3 of them, so 5, 10, and 14. We've got 3 there, and 2 there. So we are absolutely cooking. We've got 15 mil I can get another one of these as well. So we're going to go for that one. And I think we'll call it quits there. So that has been the first season of Lamborghini My Team done and dusted. Great way to end the season. I mean, this run of form, it's so sad of those 3 races mid-season. But I mean, look, we got P4, 6, 2, 5, 8, 5, 1, and then 5, 2, 1, 1, 2, 4. We got the upgrade package in Mexico, and then, yeah, 2, 1, 1, 2, 4 is outrageously good form. That is unbelievable. Like I said, I don't know when I'll be back. Hopefully tomorrow, but you never know these days. Hope you enjoyed watching the stream today. That was a great bit of fun. I really enjoyed it. And, yeah, P4 in the standings. That's really good stuff. Thank you all for watching today. Hope you did enjoy your time. And, well, yeah, weekend upcoming. Hope you have a good time. Hope you'll get out and get stuff done. Go have some fun. And, yeah, I'll see you a lot tomorrow. Maybe the day after. Who knows? See you a lot later. Thank you all. And goodbye. So...